Tires are warm. Car is with full tank. We have so many people on a racetrack. The racetrack is wide open and we are ready for some action.
What the fuck?
What the? It's gonna be long. Whoa! Oh my god. Let's go, boys! The most insane strategy in the world ever from 43rd position! From 43rd position in 90 minutes on T1, baby!
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you ready?
Look at Yes!
Well now, James, they've changed the regulations concerning the airboxes and the wings, and yet you're still extremely fast. How do you do it?
Big balls.
But I would like... Let's get it, David! Perel! David Perel! What the... Oh! Woo! Vin Diesel! Vin Diesel is learning from what I did. Vin Diesel is like, wow, this guy! Unseen heavy right. I don't fucking see. Where is it? You're which way?
6 right long.
That's it, baby. That's it.
You can fall left, but correctly.
I am a Jedi! I am a Jedi! Oh my god, I'm a freaking Jedi! No, 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 no! Bump jump, bump jump, bump jump! I wanna push him, I wanna help him! Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on! And Lucker, let's go, baby! WTCR style! Oh my god, there's a huge crash! Oh my god! Ah! And voila!
Give him a kiss.
Jardier!
Oh my god!
Who is that? Alex, you killed me! That wasn't me! Oh my god!
I've been following Jardier around the entire race with that fucking face looking at me. Kiss.
Do it. Kiss the face. Kiss it. Kiss it.
Kiss. Kiss. No. Kiss. Kiss. There he is! Woo!
There he is.
Jardier wins and becomes our second ever three-time A1 champion. He just around the outside of turn 4. What a great move that was!
Season 9 champion of
Yo, 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 yo! Hello! Hello, everybody, guys, and welcome to today's stream, guys, and welcome to another watch party on this channel where we're gonna be checking out another semifinals and finals of the Rennsport ESL Season 1, race number 5. And today we are at the Hockenheim, guys. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually looking super forward because Hockenheim is one of my favorite tracks. And I think the racing today will be very, very interesting because, guys, already drama happened on Friday. Guys, today we have 2 semifinals and finals. It's gonna be sick. And guys, the big drama already happened on Friday during the qualifiers, because the Jiří Toman, the Czech driver who actually is leading championship after, was it Max Beneke issues or no, Joshua Rogers bad race at Spa, guys, Jiří Toman didn't make it into semifinals. He got out in qualifiers already. So huge drama in the Rennsport, guys. It's going up and down with the leaders of the championship. It is feels like the championship leader is like it's like cursed position, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, guys, we're gonna be also involved today in the broadcast, and it's gonna be very, very good, looking interesting, guys. Let's see the broadcast already. They're already showing the points and everything, guys. Let's go, Baldwin. Yeah, guys, let's go, Isaac Price. Let's go, Baldwin, Darren McCormack, and so on. You know, everybody basically who plays ACC, you know, let's say it that way, guys. Also, guys, today we will be able to ask both of the moderators. I think it's George and Jasmine. Is it Jasmine? I need to check. Sorry, I don't want to mispronounce name. Jasmine. It's Jasmine and George. Guys, our chat can ask them both 2 questions today, and we're gonna be also having like a tiny interview with one of the drivers that I picked from today, basically, and it's gonna be very interesting. So, guys, by the way, the leader of the championship, Jiří Toman, Czech driver, he didn't make it to the semifinals. He literally, I don't know if he was part of the incident or something, guys. I haven't seen exactly, but he didn't make it into the finals, guys. Absolutely dramatic quarterfinals on Hockenheim on a Friday. And yeah, here we are today, guys, for semifinals and finals on today. Most obvious question? No, guys, by the way, it's a broadcasters, right? It's a commentator, so we need to ask them like logical questions. But guys, if you have a question towards the commentators of today, which is Jasmine and George, please ask it in my chat. Just maybe like type it, it's a question for commentators, and I will type it down and I will ask them later on, because after the first semi-final, we're gonna be part of the broadcast for a few minutes, guys. And I will have to jump to my second computer, and because there's gonna be like a 1-2 minute delay. It's gonna be actually very funny, I'm curious. I'm not prepared at all. I'm not prepared at all, guys. Absolutely not. I'm gonna check if we have Summer joining us or someone. How are you guys doing, by the way? How are you enjoying the free Monday? No, we don't have George yet. Okay, let's put some audio on.
In the quarters, great run in the semis, not to mention a final round as well. It could be the difference between qualifying for a major, getting through to the back end, getting your team vital points as well in the championship. I mean, you can't really narrow it down to one solitary driver or one solitary team. That's the beauty of ESL R1. It's an open playbook, really. We don't know who's going to benefit off the back of the results here tonight, and that's the mystery, and that's what we love, and that's racing.
It's dramatic season so far, guys.
That we've not had a single driver be our back-to-back pole position winning driver either, so I think I love the fact that there's always so much
real time. Thank you.
It to well and truly be wide open for the taking. But you know what, George?
I know Roberto, they're in like Summer and George can join. I don't know if they will.
Stuff, but how are you at bingo? Is the real question.
It's a bingo.
Oh yeah, veteran. No, I'm not.
Hey, no, it's gonna be in after the first race.
Look, I've never wanted to
between the semi-finals.
I'm intrigued to find out a little bit more. So can you tell me more, Jasmine?
Can I take my camera down a little bit?
I would love to tell you more. Kind of you. Thank you very much, George. Well, we do indeed have a Twitter bingo taking place as well. So for the folks at home, if you want to get involved,
I don't want to be in a George face.
Bingo, here is your beautiful bingo card.
Wait, what is that?
I'm super excited to get things
Chad gets a pole ride.
I'm curious to know from you, George. 3 or more penalties in one race. The one that really stands out to me is 3 or more penalties in the first race. Is there anybody you want to kind of point out that you think would be capable of ticking off that little bingo card for us?
How could you do that?
My first race, guys, is in like 5 minutes.
Surely this is a question for Thor in the race director box. How can you do that to me? Hey, look. I mean, we've seen. Look. There is one driver.
We want to see donuts, and you're our winner.
I mean, unfortunately for Dave,
and we will definitely see a dive bomb, guys. We will 100% see a dive bomb.
I would have said Lasse Sorensen after that trip to Spa that we had, because there was a couple of really dangerous lunges there from here, and you know, from up at Lake Com. But I'm going to throw, unfortunately, and
for me it's going to be this.
Warren, I'm going to throw
no.
I'm sure you won't forget.
God damn it.
Well, this is a reminder for everybody in the chat as well. Make sure you're letting us know if we do manage to successfully tick off any of those bingo cards. And hopefully we'll be able to get a full card, I think. I'm not sure if we actually want to get a full card here, because some of
yeah, exactly. I will have to like dance with the camera around.
Let's go ahead and have a little bit of a recap from our quarterfinals.
Okay, let's watch the quarterfinals, guys. What happened to the Yeezy Toman?
Semi-final.
Big drama, guys. Big drama on Friday. Let's watch it. What Yeezy Toman, guys, is the leader of the championship, by the way, in our RAG Audi. He's not in this lobby, I think. No.
And it was he that would take the race lead right over the curb at the first.
So this was quarterfinals on Friday.
Penalty for his issues into the hairpin, but that wasn't served just yet. He was still having to fend off Tim Yarsha, who was down the inside of the hairpin.
Guys, always top 6 makes it forward, by the way. Always top 6.
Trying to make his way up inside that top 5. Oliveira having to deal with Gala straight down the inside in the fight for 7th position, allowing Nikodem Wisniewski just to walk away a little bit. They would all be progressed up a single position after Patrick Holtzman's penalty was finalised after the first lap, dropping him back to 11th position, 1 clear of Tim Yarshall. The final spot inside those transfer positions was being held by the heroic driver of Gala, who was starting to struggle a little bit on tyres. He would eventually drop back courtesy of those tyre woes, and he would drop back to 9th position.
So Baldwin made it into the semi-finals. That's very good.
Ellis Jr. And this would be one major assistance from him, very much a freebie for Ellis Jr. Then Kevin Ellis Jr. was trying to make.
Yeah, James made it to the semi-finals in a quarter. Yeah, he made it. He made it. Murphy didn't make it, guys. The semi-final 2 and 3 were like a bit of dramatic.
Up towards the Mercedes Arena section.
But this is quarterfinals from Friday.
Almost making his way through, but Rainer Talvar would just about hang on up towards Mobile 1, remaining side by side. The advantage would be towards.
Yeah, Elvis, I had a call with the Rennsport like organizers, and that was the first feedback I gave them, that the final race needs to be longer for the next season.
James Baldwin, Nikodem Wisniewski, and Keiki Oliveira, the top 6.
So Isaac Price finished P7. He didn't make it, but the guy ahead of him got penalties, so Isaac made it.
And it was the Porsche that would hold the advantage into the first corner. And then there was all of this behind. Moritz Lerner, Victor Veloso, Ryan Barneveld, all embroiled in this fight way outside of the top 6. Some side-by-side.
Man, it was crazy quarterfinals, guys. A lot of people who were extremely fast at Spa didn't make it out of quarterfinals today, like on Friday.
Moritz Lerner was the one that was trying to get his way through out of the final corner.
Rogers absolutely dominated his quarterfinals. Wait, what?
On that note, George, I think it's about time we dive into our final set of drivers here for semi-final number 1. Take me through some of these very talented drivers.
So
who we have today?
Is to obviously Marcel Chinchik and
look at his lobby, guys. Look at his lobby.
For RAG, it's all on them pretty much.
Joshua Rogers, Chinchik
in his semi-final for the first time. Joshua Rogers, of course, the one we were all waiting to see whether he can double up at Hockenheim.
Okay, my favorites, guys. Chinchik, he was amazing at Spa. Isaac Price, obviously, and James Baldwin. Come on, boys. Come on, make me happy.
Round 5.
Make me happy, guys.
As well, looking to bounce back. Mercedes, very well packed here for this semi-final. They're going to be represented by James Baldwin and Bono House, but don't count out the likes of Jeffrey Rietveld. It's just a stacked grid. Looking forward to seeing how they get on. Porsche Coanda.
Who do you think is going to make it, guys, from the semi-final 1? I think who's going to make it is Chinchik, Rogers, for sure, because they're so fast.
George, but who do you think is really going to
be strong top 3, yeah.
As we head on,
but some dramas, guys, yeah.
Any real drivers that kind of stand out?
Ooh, Shamrock, let's go.
Well, certainly Marcel Chinchik has proven that he can fight.
Man, Chinchik was insane at Spa, guys.
As well, but I think the one danger to him tonight is certainly Joshua Rogers. We all saw what happened back in round 2.
They will do quali. They will do quali.
Take the final win heading through Hockenheim, and Rogers was the standout star. But you can see rank-wise, second to Marcel Chinchik right now. But that key stat there, the Hockenheim ring best finish. Chinchik not out of the question, getting a best of 3rd, but top 3 in races go to Marcel Chinchik. So there is some odds that do stack in his favour, but personally, if I'm looking at one driver in particular, and based on form, Joshua Rogers is certainly, I think, the man to beat.
I see a man of statistics and previous results. You are, George.
Sorry,
but you did mention that obviously Yuri Toman from the side of RHG is unfortunately out of the running on this occasion. So it is
Darren, let's go.
For the taking for either Marcel or Josh.
Yeah, so boost guys. So guys, in this championship, like they are doing quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, and they have only 1 lap quali. They have only 1 shot at the qualifying. So, like, imagine the pressure. Absolutely insane pressure, guys. I was also on a call last week with the, like, organizers from Rennsport. I was getting some inside information about the future and so on, about the game itself. So, guys, by the way, I think I can spoil this. Everybody already know it. It's not focused only for GD3. It's not going to be focused only for GD3. I think I can say that. But this is going to be interesting, guys. This is absolutely crazy. One short quali is absolutely sick. And if you guys remember at Spa, the whole, like, top 12 drivers were, like, in 10th, you know? Absolutely amazing. And I absolutely enjoy it, guys. I gave some feedback about the final race and everything. So for the next season, hopefully it's going to be improved. And so far, so good.
And I think on that note, George, before I ask your prediction, I'd like to welcome Lewis to join us on the broadcast today.
Let's go, Lewis!
Oh, I mean, I thought...
and here come Lewis!
So I thought I'd bring some colours to the table as well. Yes, I look ridiculous, and I'm okay with it.
What is that t-shirt? What is that t-shirt, man?
Absolutely fabulous. But you know what, George? It's time for you to give me your prediction. Who do you think is going to take this semi-final one?
Well, I'm going to get in there first, and I'm glad you threw to me first as well. Joshua Rogers is the man for me. I think he's going to take it. I'm going to get in there before Lewis picks him, because now he has to go with something else. So yeah, we're sticking with Rogers.
Rogers.
Lolo, the lamp above your head makes you look like you have a Arola. There is no lamp above my head. There is absolutely no lamp around me anywhere. There's only light there, and that's like in front of me. There's absolutely nothing. What you see is true.
Rocking our way into round 5 at the Hockenheim ring. Germany, that's where we're going. And I tell you what, warm memories of round 2.
Yeah, chill stream today, guys, but it's gonna be insane. Last time was crazy.
Yeah, I mean...
Also, guys, by the way, after the first semi-final, I'm gonna be part of the broadcast for a few minutes. I'm gonna be jumping to my other rig and talking to the guys. There's gonna be a little delay, like a 1-2 minute, so be aware. Guys, if you have any question to the broadcasters, like George and Jasmine, ask your questions in the chat, guys. Ask your questions in the chat, and I will try to forward it.
About the Luke Bennett easy clap, though. That's a bold prediction from Veracity.
Well, I think going off.
Right, quali is on, boys. Quali is on. Oh, look at the track limits. Like iRacing, forgiving. I mean, like real life.
And we're just now, well, our eyes are peeled currently on Joshua Rogers, the man who would go on to take that final win.
Joshua Rogers really need a good races today, guys. Because if you were watching 2 weeks ago at Spa, Joshua Rogers was leading a championship, but he didn't make it into the finals. So he lost like tremendous amount of points. But today, the new leader of the championship, Yuji Toman, didn't make it to the finals as well. And Roberto Lopez with 20 gifted members. Are you crazy? Roberto! Holy shit! Thank you very much! Yo! Roberto! Thank you so much, man, for the 20 gifted members. That is so generous, by the way. Thank you so much. Wow, that is a lot, man. Thank you very much. Also, guys, by the way, anybody watch British GT today? It was amazing. Roberto, thank you so much, mate. That is so generous, man. W, man.
Risky parts. Looking like a tidy lap from Rogers now into that final sector. Now, remember, very quickly back in Poland, semi-final 1 was so incredibly close. Was it the first 5 lap times? This
is going to be very hard today, guys. Hockenheim is amazing for racing. Do we have Stubby watching, guys? We have a Hockenheim today. Alright, first lap, guys, from Rogers. Let's see, 36 flat. Do you know PC requirements for Rennsport? I would say same as ACC. You know, it's the same engine. It's not, I mean, Unreal 5. I think ACC's engine Unreal 4. Whoa, 0.2 from Bono Huis. You're gonna miss race 2? No, I will not miss anything. I'm gonna be part of the broadcast. But that'll be Nordschleife. I cannot confirm or deny that. Whoa! Baldwin, 7 thousandths of a second right behind Joshua Rogers. Okay, let's watch Shinchik, guys. Shinchik. Oh, little mistake on the exit. But what's it gonna be? Shinchik is a really insane. Ooh, 0.8! Oh, look how close, guys, 1 lap quali. 1 lap quali. Look how close it is, man. Dude, Ghost! Goes with 10 gifted members. What is happening, guys? We have a watch party here. I'm not even racing, and we get more gifted members than ever. Yo, thank you very much, Ghost. Oh my God, Wisniewski goes 007. Guys, Wisniewski goes 007. 7,000 of a second, Wisniewski and Baldwin. Hey, how is Wisniewski ahead of Baldwin when he set the time exactly the same, but later? Isn't it supposed to be the first guy who got it? Oh my God. Yeah, Boost Pro, I saw everything, mate. Oh, Bennett goes pole! Guys, look how close it is. Guys, 1 lap quali, and you have already 6 cars in 1/10. Oh my God. Guys, Ghost and Roberto, thank you very much, guys. Yayovsky 004. This is insane, guys. Look at this.
We have a new premium gifter.
Yo, Ghost. No way, look at this. Warren a 10th slower. Look at this, guys, how close this is. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable close. Okay, one car who made a mistake.
I mean, imagine setting a time at 10th off pole position, 10th off a 36.0, and being like, I could be out of the top 6, out of the cutoff. Amazing.
That is incredible, guys. Imagine you're a half a time slower and you're like P8, you know?
No, that's going to make things very difficult for G2. He's been one of their mainstays.
Isaac Price, no! Isaac bottled it, 2 times off.
Yeah, is he going to be able to get involved in the mix? The middle sector is not so great. Sorry about the language. He was not particularly pleased with that lap. He'll cross the line.
Sorry about the language. Fuck's sake, man.
I don't know if you've seen it. Oh.
Wow, that was insane close.
Oh, dearie me. I tell
What is
you
wrong
what,
with my hair?
It comes crashing back down to
What is wrong with my hair, guys?
Incredible. Verasti's got the brains certainly for us. And we will
Maybe Baldwin was 1,000 of a second slow. Oh, true. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Okay, we got Baldwin on P4. This is his best result this season so far, if I remember correctly.
Jeffrey Rietveld for Team Redline, alongside him Isaac Price.
Isaac Price needs to do some miracles, guys.
Looking a little more vibrant there for Mercedes. Can he mark a successful return? Alongside him, Marcel Chinchik for R8G. Dean Warren for Porsche Coanda will stand alongside Erhan Yayovsky, with James Baldwin and Nikodem Wisniewski tied together on the second row. Joshua Rogers on the front row, but pole goes to Luke Bennett.
Guys, by the way, if you have any questions to the broadcasters, let me know in the chat.
He is your pole sitter. Verasti got it right. You got it right in the live chat as well. Technically, we saw the numbers plumbing up for this man. He is certainly a feared competitor, Lewis.
Incredible.
Bennett, amazing lap, by the way.
Mega session, and that is going to be close. It's going to be a tight race. I mean, you were saying about you know, in that bingo with potentially it'll be Dane Warren picking up a few penalties and stuff in this race. Potential is there. Starting from the impact, starting from the danger zone. It could be a bit risky for some of those starting around there, including Yayovsky, of course, Chinchik, who can make up some good points in the championship.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. We're going to take a look now at the straw poll result as well, folks. And here it is. Joshua Rogers,
Joshua Rogers is the most favorite for winning the semifinal. Guys, by the way, from semifinals, top six guys goes forward. So you have to finish in the top 6 to make it to the final. And there's a lot of money on the stake, you know?
From there, you're on the inside for the first corner. So realistically, there is the opportunity. We saw that in the quarterfinals. I think it's kind of one of those things of, particularly between Rogers and Bennett, they're both very, very smart. It is almost like whoever's leading into turn 2 may be out of the hairpin. They've probably won. They've won because it's like they're not going to make a mistake, and they're probably not going to get fought unless they really, really need to.
Real time, what is their favorite car? Nice question. Okay, I will ask them that. The British racing was amazing, guys.
Heading through towards turn 1, not to mention coming out of the Parabolica, you got that long straight, and you're better off out of any danger whatsoever. Stay outside the plethora of cars.
Let's see, guys. 1 minute before the race. So, guys, if you have like a question, I can ask the broadcasters after the semifinal 1 about the game or about anything basically that obviously makes sense, and they can answer, guys. Let me know in the chat, and I will ask them during the little break. Isaac Price is like P9, I think.
The absolute limit. It's just breathtaking.
Certainly is, and we're only a matter of moments away, folks. A minute
The
left
system
now
requirements, I think it's going to be similar to ACC. As far as I tested, my game runs very similar, even though it's in beta, you know. For broadcasters, pros and cons of the format. Alright.
Interacting with us in the live chat, folks. Also interact on the socials as well at ESL_R1, and you can find them on Twitter, Instagram, not to mention everywhere. Just look at, well, just use command.
That's quite a colorful shirt, man. It's Louis McGinn. He's an interesting t-shirt, right?
Have your say as well. Please use the hashtag as well, ESLR1. Stay up to date and also stay tuned in to everything we're doing with this championship. It certainly has been well, just a rising sensation.
All right, Rodrigo, let's go.
Looking forward to bringing you now this semi-final action. It's all going to start here at the Hockenheim ring at Germany. Who is going to go through to the final? We're going to soon send 6 drivers up at the top end to later find out who's going to capture a Hockenheim ring final for the second time. Will it be Joshua Rogers? Will it be a new face? Sit tight and wait and see. We will be going to the grid very shortly. Are you hanging your hat on your tip there, Lewis, or are you going to
No.
What anti-cheat system will ship in the game? I don't think they can answer that. I know the answer, but I don't think they can answer. Yeah.
Certainly will. The lights are about to go red now, folks. 3rd light, 4th light, and the 5th light.
Let's go! Lights out! Away we go! Semi-final 1, guys. Good start from Bennett. That was a really good start from Bennett. Joshua Rogers with a poor start. Under pressure already. Oh, nice. Is that Isaac? Wisniewski putting pressure on Joshua. Oh man, the hairpin is gonna be so close. Baldwin keeping the fourth, but he has a Jajowski on his ass.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my god, he's gonna send it, guys. Joshua Rogers under pressure. Free wide the hairpin. No.
He's also got some in the background, bits of movement. Is it going to be any
Baldwin with elbows going up to P3. Let's go. Come on, James. Move myself to the bottom right.
I joined and Isaac has already disappointed me.
He had a poor quality. It was really close. Everybody was in a 10th, but Isaac probably made a mistake. That was a great move from James on Wisniewski there.
Dave Warren, as a result, though, up into 5th. You'll be pleased with that. Chinchik, though, currently sat in 7th. House is
I cannot increase the resolution, sorry.
House hasn't really had it all his own way heading through this championship. Of course, we alluded to the fact that obviously his Spa result wasn't necessarily good.
Man, Summer, do you know already the biggest drama that happened in this event this weekend?
Where he could perhaps land a blow and get himself into the top 6.
No.
You know how last time Joshua Rogers didn't make it to the finals and he lost the lead of the championship?
Yeah.
So new leader of the championship, Yuji Toman, didn't make it from the quarterfinals.
Well.
So it seems like the lead of the championship is a bit cursed.
Up into the sharp end, and he is also trying to
Fair enough.
Yeah, how's the prize money rolled? I think the first guy gets like 50k or 70k, something like that. It's really a lot of money what the winners get.
I think they kind of have to, because the thing is RHG, as much as we kind of...
We need Isaac to do some ultra send.
They also focus very much on themselves. Let's see if there's going to be a switch here as
Rietveld,
Isaac Price looked down the inside, did not go for it. Rietveld had that one held on.
Oh, he did! He did!
Isaac Price has made his way through.
Yes! Come on, Isaac! Elbows!
He's moving his way
Come on!
to 9th position, but House is next, but it's still not inside that all-important top 6, and there's a big gap ahead.
Oh my god, what a send from Scheninger!
From tennis, Scheninger!
What?
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Muscled his way through.
Rietveld is not happy.
He's now cemented to the back.
Oh my god!
He's unleashed the fury. Oh, there's a collision
what?
With the barrier. And that was Isaac Price, who unfortunately...
Have you sped up everything? Oh yes, you have. God damn it.
Oh my god, what happening, guys? The guy was sending Isaac literally into the wall, and Isaac lost 3 positions instantly. What?
Yeah, all four of these, though, they're not going through if they're racing like this. They're losing touch with the groupings ahead.
Why do you speed this up, Jardier?
Wait, what?
5 seconds ahead. That
way ahead of me.
Fast, though.
I'm ahead of you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching on Twitch.
Oh, hello. So you're ahead of me.
How that wasn't a dev, right? Yeah, that was really close, man. Poor Isaac. Lost so much. I mean, lost everything. I can't believe Schrödinger made it stick. Like, he sent it 3 wide on the inside, and he somehow made it.
Probably because no one turned in.
Yeah. I mean, Isaac avoid. Ooh! Bono pushing on who is? Jajowski, sorry. No, that's Chinchik. Sorry, Chinchik.
I tell you what, he's got the inside line as well, heading through this very
Chinchik is P2 in the championship, if I remember correctly.
Lying down for him, the Hungarian holding on to the inside through the stadium section. Never say die, but a switch back from Bono House, it's not enough. Chinchik has more than enough to combat that of Bono House's Mercedes.
Yeah, and again, this could confirm the top 6 at the moment.
They show replays? Sometimes they show replays. Last time they were showing replays, guys, but there's a lot of action happening, so not time right now. Give me a second, I need to join.
He'll say it in all the interviews and all that, like, he'll be like, yeah, of course, it's all for the team, it was all for making sure Jajowski can go the distance. I know in his mind, he's sat there thinking, I'm second in the championship, and Yuri Toman is not in this round anymore. He's knocked out in the quarterfinals. This is the perfect time to close that gap that Yuri Toman has. It is quite a large gap that Yuri Toman has at the top of the standings. Days like this are the ones that you need to take advantage of, and you've had 2 days to prepare for it.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on, and I tell you what, everything, any preparation you've done, though, it can all go out the window at the same time. Certainly these very short race affairs where everything's on the line, sheer pace is all that you have in your locker. That's all you can muster, and certainly a little bit of aggression certainly wouldn't go amiss, certainly if you want to make the big moves, and that's exactly what Dennis Schrödinger is trying to do, trying to lift himself out of the bottom echelons of this classification. The one downside, though, is that he's back now 1.2 seconds and needs that crucial slipstream.
Rennsport's kind of ugly. May is not at all. He's not at all.
Car driver obviously doesn't drive for Williams.
Rubber wheels or plastic? I think I have rubber wheels. Yeah. Sorry guys. After the semi-final one, I will jump into the little interview room.
He's currently sat in P5 though, enough to get himself through into the final. Should it stay like this? Josh Rogers being one of them as well. Tell you what, another man we saw trying to cement his way through the field was Isaac Price, but until he got tired,
my guys, watching the fights for P6 is always the best. Like you can see the guys who are like P9, P10, they really try anything they can do. And you can see Isaac Price and that whole group, it was really banging left and right just to try to make it. Absolutely crazy.
It wasn't to be either when we went round to a Hockenheim, but he did manage to get P8.
Do we know how the damage model would be in Rennsport? Good question. I don't know yet. No idea yet. I think they have a damage off right now.
I heard you were going to do an interview. You could ask.
Yeah, I already written it. But the question is like what they can actually tell me, you know, on an interview, because it's the interview is with the driver or with the broadcasters, so not with actual developers.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I had a call with the developers 2 weeks ago, and I know basically 90% of these things, but I can't say, you know. So I need to ask what I can say or not. But guys, I think it's gonna be very good. I think the Rennsport, no matter how it feels right now, no matter how it looks right now, I think it's gonna be very good. In like a year or maybe 1.5 years, I think you guys are gonna be happy. I think all of us will be happy. Because there are some major things that we want as sim racers, and they're gonna be there. So looking forward.
So like an open beta question?
And all of that pressure is being built up, not even on the shoulders.
Actually, I know the reason why open beta got delayed. I actually know the reason, and the reason, if I would tell you guys, you would all be happy, but I cannot tell. That's the problem.
This is where Warren can sometimes crack a little bit. Hopefully, he doesn't on this occasion.
Yeah, but at the same time as well, we always.
Guys, I think that like no matter what the Rennsport is gonna be, I think it's gonna be amazing. Like it's gonna be amazing game to have, and I think it's gonna be really good to have like. I think we'll have a good options of racing, because I feel like imagine us in 2024, 2025. I think we're gonna be playing Rennsport and Assetto Corsa 2. That's what I think is going to be happening.
Two RAG cars effectively in the top 6. They're not likely to pursue you that much more if they
We forgot Richard runs rally.
Oh, true.
Absolutely. This is honestly, this is building up to being quite a tense finale in this race for these positions. It won't be too intense right now.
ACC or AC? AC2. AC2.
On the limit, but calmer.
Guys, what a drive so far from Bennett, Rogers, and Baldwin. Like, Baldwin had an amazing start.
At the nth degree. I'm getting a feeling
It is weird to have an esports event for a game that's not released. I agree. I absolutely agree.
It could be Wisniewski, Warren, Yudowski, Chinchik, House, and
Oh, big crew, guys. They are fighting. Shinchik really needs to go forward, guys. But the problem is, ahead of him is his teammate, you know. Also, guys, if you're wondering, by the way, in this championship, there's fixed setups. They cannot touch anything on a setup. And as you can see, the BOP looks quite okay so far, but it's fixed setup, which I think is quite good. So, for the championship like this. So it works really good. I think most of the drivers are happy so far, so in terms of BOP.
When we went racing, as I said in Katowice, it's now seeing the cars jet their way through this next right-hander again, Mobile 1 curve in towards Sachs.
Why I'm not racing? Because I'm not in the championship. This is invitational only. There is only like few teams involved, and it's really cool. I would love to be there, to be fair, but the amount of practice I heard some drivers are doing, I don't think I would be able to do that, man.
For James Baldwin, of course, because they haven't had the best of luck. The last 2 rounds have equaled.
Probably Crimsix is practicing the most out of everyone.
Yeah, but he kind of improved, right? He's like, it's obvious, like. At least what I saw, he improved a lot. But it's still not there. You know, like, not there yet.
And probably won't be for a long time.
Yeah. How long it took you, like, from going from World of Tanks to, like, get on the good pace?
Sometimes that's kind of...
I don't know, like, you could argue I'm still not on a good pace.
No, you are. Like, if you, like, let's say if you would do SRO and you would practice, you know, you get on a pace, right? So, like, I definitely would put my hand there, but like, overall, you know, like, when you... I remember before I knew you were in ACR, right? Racing as well with us. Before we knew each other, so I can't remember how your pace was looking, but like how long did it took? Like half a year, maybe a year?
I don't know. I mean, I started 2020 December.
Good to me. Absolutely,
So I honestly have no idea. I mean, definitely a couple of thousand hours at least.
Of Yuyovsky. Now, is this the time now on lap 7 of 10, soon to be lap 8 of 10, when they start to pull the plug here on potentially Dane Warren, because they're being very patient here.
I feel like the P1 in the championship is cursed so far, guys, because last time the leader of the championship didn't make it to finals, and this time again didn't make it.
Now, is this when they start to pull off some sort of team order, some sort of team
only 12 drivers? Hard to tell. How to say it nicely. Ooh, Berman. Oh, is it the guy who forced Price into the wall? I think it was, right? So one of the reasons for the 12 drivers only is because the LAN events, because you have to have a rig, simulators, everything, all the equipment, spare ones as well, and so on. So it's really expensive. And the second reason, basically, the game is very early in the development, so that's probably one of those.
Is this the time now for RAG to turn the screw here, Lewis?
Yeah, 100%. Everyone's good. There is this whole thing of like,
this is interesting, guys. Yuyovsky versus Shinchik. They are both teammates, but Shinchik is P2 in the championship. Do you think Yuyovsky will sacrifice his place for his teammate?
To actually get the job done. Do it now.
Let's find out.
You've got to charge.
Because, like, Shinchik is on P2 in the championship. I don't know where is Yuyovsky. He's not too far behind, so I wonder if there's going to be any team play. I have played Rennsport, yes. I have 2 hours in a Rennsport, and so far I like it. It's different. I don't know how to like describe it. It's like very early in the development. I would compare it. It's like a combination of several sims or several racing games. I would say, I don't know how to describe it. It's different than ACC, but it's also different than iRacing. It's like somewhere in between.
to help him get through.
And like some stuff is good, some stuff is not like yet there.
He hasn't had an easy season, as we alluded to.
But what I kind of like it. I think it's gonna be very fun to race. You know, let's say like in this way. I think it's gonna be very fun to race over like anything basically.
Huge 2 laps here. If he even wants to even have a sniff of an opportunity.
How many cars in the game? I think 4 right now at this very moment, but more to come. I actually know there's gonna be non-GT3 car coming soon into the game, but I don't know when they will announce it.
NDA broken, Jardier fired.
Actually, I haven't signed anything, but yeah. I mean, everybody knows there's gonna be no GT3 cars only in this game, so I don't think it's much secret. They already had that mission R.
Close as well is Chinchik, and there you can see now Peter Berryman also going side by side with Isaac.
Yeah, Marty, yeah, it's hard to describe really, you know, like it feels good, it's different, but it feels good to race with, you know.
The BMW having to stay in
If he actually let Isaac go and then repassed him.
Yeah, it looked like it, yeah.
Anything can happen. We're going to be on the final lap shortly. As now in comes
commented by Jajoski's shit situation about Vic Buxton. If you want to get more points, you have to finish the race in higher position. True. True. Oh, Rogers is actually catching Bennett, by the way. But I don't think they're gonna risk anything, guys. They have to make it to the finals, you know. Wait, what? Dennis Scheninger received drive-through for cutting the track. Wait, how did Scheninger went to last position? Wasn't he like P8? When there was that scramble between him and Isaac Price and Rietveld?
I mean, Isaac was definitely last for a bit, so
Yeah.
But that was already a while back.
Yeah.
When they say you got the course.
The ACC update will be in 9 days, guys. Basically next Wednesday.
So nothing between them.
Have you watched Summer British GT, by the way?
Haven't really moved a muscle in terms of the timing tower, but Dane Warren might start making moves here.
British GT was absolutely fabulous today.
And Nikodem Wisniewski doesn't really...
Guys, by the way, thank you so much for the likes. Thank you very much for watching. Wait, Roger's going for P1. Ooh, Roger's going for P1. Oh, he got P1, actually. I think Bennett took it very safe, because why risk in the last lap, right?
As to what we can see later on in the final.
Yeah, Rogers marking his territory.
Toxic.
What? Rogers showing what's going to come in the finals, boys.
Sending it on a last lap, risking the final for no reason. Just toxic.
Oh, Stefan, yeah, that's actually a good comparison. Yeah, true.
And he will surely take victory. Should he hang on to this now?
Baldwin right there behind Bennett as well, but I don't think top 6 will risk anything anymore. But man, Shimchik is not gonna make it to the finals. No way! Guys, basically P1, P2 in the championship are not in the final. That is crazy.
Stunning show indeed for Joshua Rogers, and he will lift it aloft, take the top spot. P1.
Let's go, Rogers. Bennett, James Baldwin, P3. Let's go. Isaac Price, damn it, man. Isaac breaking our hearts.
Massive disappointment.
I will probably tomorrow. I need to order some motherboard and everything, but I don't want to. GG.
Certainly will be booking his place, but this man,
guys, I will leave you with Summer for a few minutes. I have to go to the other commentary booth. Be right back.
Fantastic. What a drive. What a stunning drive from
fantastic.
Josh Rogers. He just pieced it together and played his part perfectly. Good move.
What a fantastic semi-final one. Absolutely
fantastic.
Sensational. Loved every second of it. Not a corner without action there. Just amazing stuff. What do you get?
Isaac is a massive disappointment. We should disown him.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, Jardier has left his Discord unattended. He's actually not here, so you can say many mean things to his whole chat. Like, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Guys, don't forget to like and unsubscribe.
Ooh, you went there.
from the grouping behind.
A shame if he went under 100k.
It was Baldwin down the inside. It was an aggressive move, but it was fair. It was risky, and he took that
Take
risk.
back
These
his
forwards
flag.
dropping off of the rear end from 9th through 12th with that enormous send from Dennis Schoeniger. I mean, very impressive to have pulled that one up on the brakes, but Isaac
It's a
Price
very,
did not
very
like what he was seeing.
interesting
Then we looked back
race.
towards Dane Warren, who was under a lot of pressure.
Crazy to see how it's just...
We don't even get the teammate drama. The fucking championship leaders don't get left through.
I know.
Peter Berryman and Isaac
I'd be
Price
a bit angry if I
positions
was
in the
him.
lower spots.
No.
I would have caused chaos on the team radio.
Of the race. It was
My team is there a bunch of donkeys.
all over the place.
Screw this Posh guy. Seriously, screw him.
To what will become
Let me
He
through
only
now.
gave slipstream on the last straight of that Imola race. He should have given it more.
All the way in this championship, you need to score as many as you can. There was this move down the inside from Rogers on the final lap.
If he was a real team player, he'd get lapped multiple times just to get in the way of the other cars.
Watching it all unfold, being a little bit patient in his Mercedes AMG.
Also, since we're kind of role-playing Jardier, George, how did your gym go today?
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic.
Did you do some boxing, maybe?
I went on the treadmill and I ran and I ran and I ran and I got a new PB.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, he knows when to spring the moves when they matter the most, and that's exactly what happened on this occasion. He stayed in the rear wing of Luke Bennett.
I actually did go to the gym today.
Through the parabolic, there's no better
I
place.
did roleplay, real life roleplaying Jardier.
It was a fractious affair, certainly with many cars in the mix, but certainly Joshua Rogers doing what needed to be done.
I didn't post on Twitter though. I need to stop posting on Twitter.
If you want to win another final,
well then it doesn't count.
Right now, he could be the first
If you don't post it on Instagram or Twitter, then it doesn't
here at
count.
Hockenheim, but also overall take 2 wins in this championship. He's got a great chance of doing that, Lewis.
Who do you think's going to win then?
Certainly so. We should be getting an interview with James Baldwin.
Dairy McCorcock?
So I would love to
no idea who that
catch up
is.
with him, see what his mentality's like, see what's changed.
You should
from
really familiarize yourself with the drivers. It's round 5 already down.
Final finish, which was actually here at Hockenheim Ring. Has there been anything that's changed? That's what I kind of really want to know. And you know, he's a fantastic driver to ask that kind of stuff. Very knowledgeable in the world of sim racing, as well as the world of motorsport. I don't know if we've got a line with Baldwin yet. Not quite. Well, we're hanging on with that one. But I mean, like you say, what an interesting character he is. Do you think he's got it in him to maybe challenge for a podium? Maybe to challenge for a win today?
Absolutely. I mean, you would never.
Right, let's wait another 55 minutes
gamer, of
for
course, who's competed
the next
in
race.
the realms of British GT.
Sounds good. Sounds
very
good.
much at home in the world of sim racing as well. And I think this is a statement once again from Mercedes. They haven't had it easy, and certainly this was their best quarterfinal performance this championship since, I would say, the semi-final, where of course Baldwin delivered his best display as well. I think they've got more in the locker. I think James Baldwin knows that. We've seen what they're capable of here at the Hockenheim Ring. I would expect them to go a lot further than what they've already shown.
Yep, I mean, the thing is with the Mercedes around here at the moment, I did this...
George, I saw your Facebook ad on SimGear. Feckin' scammer.
Them got out
what?
Of the quarterfinals. We should be able to be joined
I am
by
not a scammer. I am a good man.
A quick chat with the man himself. 3rd position in that race.
Hey up.
But most importantly, not only out of the quarterfinals, you're out of the semi-finals as well. You are going all the way through to the finals for the first time since racing in Katowice.
Look at that Basem out on the window.
Let's go with that. How does it feel right now? It's good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. Hockenheim's been a good stomping ground for us so far. Merck's got some pace here, clearly, because as you said, 7 out of the 8 cars got through to the semi-finals. I've struggled with Rennsport in the opening few weeks of the game. Starting to get on top of it. I wouldn't say I'm there yet, but yeah, nice podium. If I can do something good in the final.
If that's a handbrake, then James is also driving Richard Burns Rally.
Now, you say you struggle with Rennsport there. How do you kind of like adapt to it? How have you kind of like struggled to it, kind of fixed yourself with it? Obviously, you know, you more race on things like ACC. And kind of where's that adaptability and how do you learn that piece by piece?
It's all to do with the physics, and I'm just, for whatever reason, it's not clicked in the first few weeks. So it's
we have a premium member here.
Better and better. With ACC or Assetto Corsa, I can jump on and be there straight away. It just suits my driving style, whereas this doesn't. So, but as I say, it's like it's a work in progress. I want to be at the front, and I'm not at the minute. So hopefully the goal is, you know, by the end of the year or the end of the season, I can be at the front, and yeah, that's the goal. So.
Lovely stuff, James.
Does the experience of someone like Dara McCormack doing really, really well, obviously winning the last round of ESLR1 in a Mercedes, does that give you an extra little push? Because obviously it's in the same car as you, it's same setups, all that kind of stuff. Does that give that extra little bite to go after it more?
Yeah. I mean, he really is. He's showing at points, you know, what the car is actually capable of. I think if you put him in any car, he'd be, if not the quickest, one of the quickest. At the minute, he's a very informed driver, as he is in ACC as well. Yeah, fair play to him, and that's the benchmark for all of us. So yeah, on Friday, seeing him do the qualifying time he did gave us a bit of motivation over the weekend to put more practice in, and seeing him at Spa, which I think the Mercedes on that particular race was the slowest car, and seeing him win it, again, it just gives us a bit of a kick up the backside. You know, we need to do a better job. So I think we're getting there, but it's going to take some time.
Well, James, good luck with the final. You're off to
Go on, James.
Fantastic stuff. We'll see you then.
Yeah, cheers guys. See you in a bit.
Yeah, let's get that win, James.
I hope you guys are not shit talking me or something.
I can't believe I just.
Oh, hey, Jardier. Hey.
No. We were just talking how everybody should like and subscribe and how our days in the gym were going.
I'm doing interview in like 3 minutes. Don't you shit talk, man.
Wait, you're doing an interview on the Rennsport thing?
Yeah. And I could pick a driver I want to interview.
Tell me particularly, is the position especially?
You'll see. Let's say that way. He disappointed me and everybody else, and especially Summer.
I know.
So sorry, by the way, my chat. I'm just like sitting there because I'm on a different camera, but I will be back in like 3-4 minutes, guys. Just waiting for like a tiny interview. It's like a little delay, so.
Generally, you tend to get the best results.
I hope the first question is, Isaac, why are you like this? Why are you such a big disappointment?
Okay, I'm gonna be back in a minute.
That outside line at the start, he was able to hold on to the lead, and straight away from that pole position.
Nobody laughed during the interview. This is a serious interview.
As we predicted,
and you know, Jardier wants to be known. He wants to set a good first impression for Rennsport.
Yeah. We have James media training versus Jardier here.
As we're now looking at it now, these are the drivers getting off the line. As I alluded to, there is the slowish start there from Joshua Rogers. Planted himself right in front of Nikodem Wisniewski, who of course was right in the fight of things. And very nearly stole that P2 off him as well. James Baldwin getting off to a pretty decent start himself. The RAGs, I think they would have preferred that little bit extra. You can see there that Marcel Cinchik was right in the mix of it. Ran a little wide heading through Spitzkirch. And Yovski keeping Dave Warren at bay at that time nonetheless. So I think they were relieved to have that at the very start. But credit though to James Baldwin. We of course just heard from him.
That's because the Merc tries to send it, but then James
challenged for that top end spot, decided to back out of it just at the late moment, but then send it through the inside contact. But still, great show of tenacity, a super move.
I like how he braked early, but then he just sent
it back out of it. In the end, decided not to, and a decent challenge for
goes
the top end
sideways.
But here is the onboard. Now these were the Audis, of course, in behind. Obviously, the RAG cars
were actually working
together, trying to maximise their performance. As we know, Yovski taking that outside line right in behind that of Nikodem Wisniewski. Couldn't quite get the upper hand. Obviously, Baldwin had the benefit of clean
watching
air,
it for
no
reason, really.
Just shut the door almost instantly.
Well, let's just start again. We're really happy there, but
let's
just watch it again. The whole thing.
To the next round.
An overtake attempt highlight, you know.
Round 4. As well, but there we see them going nearly 3 wide. Baldwin made the sensible decision at first of getting out of it, but as soon as he saw the Williams, I think just back off slightly to see them as well. Dave Warren late on the brakes, as we saw back in Spa as well in our first round.
So like you're gonna see this kind of thing a lot, where people just move each other quite a bit on the apex.
Racing, brilliant to watch. It was a spectacular
brilliant
start,
to watch,
and just everything we've come to expect from these outstanding talents.
Now, I've got to ask you, would you say that Hockenheim Ring has one of the most tamer starts out of all of our tracks so far? And do you think we have a track in particular that has, let's say, it's prone to the most collisions, shall we say?
We only have 3.
I think they all have their own characteristics.
There's
sort of,
three
collisions. I mean, we have La Source, obviously turn 1 at Spa, and turn 1 as well, obviously here at Hockenheim Ring. I mean, we could take a look at the results as well, obviously for this race at Hockenheim Ring, and this will certainly display it. Obviously, we alluded to the top 6 that were obviously
maybe
fighting
Jardier is
it
going
out.
to ask
Generally
questions.
their
But
positions,
hit hard, like,
the start. Obviously,
when are we getting
along the way as we made our way
fourth
through.
track?
Joshua Rogers,
Yeah.
I think alluded to
Is there
the
any
fact
prediction
that
for the
just
fourth
a consistent
track?
drive is all you need around Hockenheim to maximise your best
If
result.
there will be a
And,
fourth
hence
track.
why he's P1. Obviously, Luke Bennett, also stellar performance. He was fastest off the line, as I alluded to, led the majority of the way, but
the
losing
game
out on that
feel?
final lap. James Baldwin, a super drive from him.
Does it
Wisniewski
really
managing
feel?
to hold back the tide of Dane Warren and Erhan Yujovski. Marcel Cicic not quite making it through, and I think he'll be disappointed with that. Bono House again not making it through
Isaac.
to a final. Rietveld also down
Man,
in
I'm
9th
gonna-
place, where we've seen him fighting so much higher.
Never
as well.
betting on him
Peter
again.
Bergman would also be, I think, a little disappointed. Isaac Price, he's
Yep.
been in the final in the past as well. Remember Spa at the start of the season where he took P7 in that final race. Dennis Schrodinger, obviously, who had the penalties.
Bono
distributed to
House,
himself,
yeah.
obviously wasn't
P8.
able to.
The
strike
house
when the moment was
didn't
right.
make
But,
it through.
No, nevertheless, to answer your question off the back of these results, I think, you know, while Hockenheim does
Oh my
have its
God.
characteristics of
Such
being quite
long
daring in
waits.
certain
How
corners,
is this
I
even
wouldn't
a
say
thing?
any more or less
How
than
can they
other
not just
tracks
go
that we've
bang,
seen
bang,
on this
bang?
calendar. Spa and Nürburgring certainly
It's been
do
a
offer
long
their
day
own,
today, and I'm
opportunities for
I'm ready
overtakes,
for a
should
nap.
we say dive bombs as well, but
I
Hockenheim is a
I
pretty
don't
decent
want
track
to
for
fall
race.
asleep on stream. This would not be.
Now, I've got to ask you, this might be a little bit of a controversial question, maybe,
Oh?
but obviously we had both of our RHE drivers in our very first semi-final. I can see you bracing yourself. What on earth is she going to ask
Controversial.
me? But Marcel
Imagine
Cicic
Jardier
had
going on day
3
3 and
finals
talking about his
placements
gym.
under his belt. Finished 3rd in
That
Hockenheim
would be
Ring
the
previously.
fucking best.
Should he have overtaken Yujovski to try and make it to the finals? Because statistically speaking, he has the better results.
So
in
Isaac,
previous
today I
finals,
met
but
up with
also
my
Hockenheim
personal
Ring
trainer, and we did this,
Yeah,
this, and
And
this.
you know what? This is what we were saying.
How have
during
you been
commentary. We
preparing
have
for these
respected
Rennsport
perhaps some
races?
RAG teamwork to come into play. That, you know, whether Yujovski starts.
How are the
to
physics
squeeze
in
on
this
the
game?
cars in
Because,
front
you
of
know,
him.
I drove the
Obviously,
real
they had to deal
Alpine,
with the
and
likes
I
of
must
Nikodem
say,
Wisniewski was right in front.
not
They was
quite that
on the bumper
similar.
At that point, and it was crucial really to RAG's race if they wanted 2 cars to get through. They needed to get past that Williams, but nonetheless, they weren't able to pull it off. And obviously, we'll have to wait and see
Man, I'm
how
tired.
Yujovski does essentially on his own in this case. But yeah, it's a shame to lose Cicic. I'm sure.
Chat,
there'll be
if I
some
fell
discussions,
asleep on stream, you wouldn't be
after this
angry,
race
would you?
as to how they plan to move forward. But
Do you have any
still,
mods
they've
in
got
the
one
chat
car
to
in
change the
mix.
category to just
I'm
sleeping?
always curious to know what the kind of game plan is amongst the teams, amongst the drivers as well.
I mean, I could
When you
just,
are
I
placed
could
in
wear
situations
glasses that have
who
like
is the
eyes on
decision
them.
maker behind all of those
Mm.
kind
Fall
of
asleep then.
decisions?
That would
Probably
definitely
a
freak
split
the
moment
system.
as well. But
Yeah.
George, it doesn't give me much pleasure to say that yes, your prediction was correct. I was actually a little bit fuming. I gave one heck of a reaction as soon as I saw
Glasses
Josh
with
Rogers
googly
overtaking
eyes.
Luke Bennett. So yes, there was that. But on
The
that
content
note, let's go ahead
wouldn't
and check in
change,
with our
so I'm
predictions
okay with
and
it.
how
Shut
they all ended
up.
up
How
turning out.
dare
Because
you.
yes, your prediction was right and mine was wrong. What was Lewis's prediction again?
That Isaac
I
Price
believe
vote at the
Lewis
bottom,
went
that was
the
me.
Dane Warren route, which, to be fair, he wasn't out of the realm. I mean, he
Oh,
has still got
no.
through. So I think we could give Lewis a little constellation prize on that.
All right, well, fair play to Joshua Rogers and to everybody that kind of voted for him in our straw poll as well.
By the way, what
You
is that
folks, you know
circle?
your stuff
I
to say
don't
at the
know.
very least as well. But let's go ahead and check in
think that
with
in
our
order for
Twitter
diagrams to
bingo
work, they have to
result as
have
well.
different
I know
colors.
For a
Yeah,
fact, I was trying to keep a mental note. I
something
know
separating
for a fact
them,
that
you
you
know?
said the pedal to the metal.
Look at these.
That's
This is so
100%.
fucking
Can you
cringe.
spot any
Like, what
others
is
that we
this?
can kind of check off?
I think we could probably throw a dive bomb.
Pedal
in
to
there.
the
There was
metal,
certainly a
go,
Porsche,
go, go.
That was right in it, but yeah,
What
I think
even
there's
is that? How do you
something more
how
that
do you
we could tick
check
off
that off?
definitely throughout this event? So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll
Oh,
see
it's-
as time goes on.
It's
But
the
once again, to
start
everybody
thing,
joining us in the
probably.
chat, I'm going to be relying on you folks
Driver
to let
knocks
me know
camera
when we
over.
manage to successfully check off some of those as well. You can pull your own little Microsoft Paint project and reply to the tweet over at ESL_R1 and use the
Did you win
hashtag
anything?
ESL ESLR1 as well. But we have another face that will be joining us on the broadcast just a little bit later on. We have Jardier joining us on broadcast, who is a sim racer, YouTuber, and I'm pretty sure some IRL racing as well. So if you have any questions in particular for Jardier,
there we go, talking about Alpine time
as well. But George, it is almost time for semi-final number 2, baby. Let's go ahead and check in with our quarterfinals 3 and 4.
And on to highlights for quarter-final 3. It was Brzezinski
who
started from pole position
boo.
as he would try and fend off Yoni Turmula on the race.
No Jardier? Okay.
Some big drama already in qualifying in this year.
That's Jardier there in that Mercedes.
Starting right the way down the
true.
He's actually taking part in a race real quick.
They would all have to fight their way up, and in the background you were seeing a couple of those attempts as it was Yuri Toman trying to get straight down the inside, trying to move his way up into 7th position with an audacious send down into turn 2. There were a couple of big ones as well.
I'm sure you can find it, big man.
It would be a bit too much. Mitchell de Jong being half spun around, then pushed back by Tommy Usgaard.
Watch, I'm not even joking. There is a really high chance I could fall asleep. Like a really high chance.
What? Oh my god. Fucking slow dance. I was like, did someone just completely not brake for a corner?
By Pajic, by Turmula, by Siggy, by de Jong, and by Usgaard as well. Yuri Toman, championship leader, out.
Isaac Porter absolutely nailed him.
Dara McCormack, after his win in ESLR1 round 4, would lead from pole position, and it was behind where all the drama was. A little bit of contact into the first corner between Eamon Murphy and Phil Denez, and a big bit of contact as Ulas Olzilderim was sending his way straight down the inside of Lasse Sorensen. We're given a little bit of a half spin.
Yeah, I mean, all you need to do is just change the category to just sleeping, and you're good.
Up towards the Mercedes arena section, and then shockingly enough, it was 5-1.
What the fuck is that?
I saw that. We never saw what actually happened because they couldn't make the camera. They replayed the aftermath 100 times, and no one knew what actually happened.
Unlucky.
And Oscar Bixrud all battling it out for the final couple of positions inside the top 6. Nothing giving in all of that. Bixrud getting through. Denez dropping back behind, but still 2.5 seconds clear of Ulas Olzilderim. Dara McCormack, though, would take to the final.
Dara just walked this.
Final 4 ahead of Backham, ahead of Enzo Benito, Yuri Kasdorp, Oscar Bixrud, and Phil Denez.
Very well, be the McCormack showdown. What are you thinking, George? Talk to me about something.
And I need like an engineer guy that notices when I come back and this mic is muted.
Well, just as the last one was competitive, I think this one is going to be
as well.
And plenty of talented individuals that certainly proved their worth in qualifying quarterfinal 3 and 4. I mean, if we take a look at this list, I mean, Enzo Benito up at the top end is certainly one to look at, or certainly one to catch as a possibility. But I think the main ones, Jakub Brzezinski is certainly one to watch, not to mention Dara McCormack.
A little production. I mean, the production isn't that bad. I must say, this one tune they're playing in the background is ingrained in my brain a little bit by now.
It is terrible.
When we enter Hockenheim, obviously,
if they changed the music up, that would seriously just make things 100 times better.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You weren't meant to reveal it that soon on, but it's alright. I'll let it slide just this once. Now, with 5 finals place...
They really don't want that Jardier interview, do they?
And 1 pole position finish last round. Williams have...
I missed the guy that could barely speak. Maybe he's going to be back for the LAN.
Are there any in particular that you're going to be keeping an eye on?
Yeah, well, I think especially Dara himself, I think, is obviously one to watch. I mean, after setting the pace in our previous round, getting the victory that he obviously was looking for, it's put him in good stead. And he just
trying to get cancelled already.
James alluded to the fact as well that the Mercedes is very well versed to this Hockenheim ring circuit, and obviously Williams are going to benefit off that. And
Mercedes
is have as well, getting all their cars through in this round, obviously to the semi-finals, and it's for the first time as well. So credit to them. And in this head-to-head, obviously you've got Jakub Brzezinski, his teammate, but just take a look at this ranking. 4 finals going that way of Dara McCormack, and I think that is where the consistency comes into play. I think Dara has a little something over his
Giga Dari McCormack.
a little something. Spoiler alert, that is definitely going to be my prediction of who's going to round out in pole position here for semi-final number 2. And as you did mention as well, Jardier has done it back-to-back now. He beat the record time over on Spa, and he's done it all over again as well on Hockenheim ring. So I'm curious to see how exactly was he able to achieve that. So let's go ahead and check out his lap record.
He just sandbagged the Merc. Everybody had an agreement to sandbag the Merc for the first half of the season.
In the hands of Dara McCormack out through the final corner.
Good. Why is Gamer Muscle not doing these laps? Remember that? That was a good time.
Yeah.
But it's like falling apart headset.
Slam it over that curb on the right hand side before running out onto all of that exit curb
on
the left hand
Dairy.
side. As much as you'll get away with before you get a slowdown penalty. Down into turn 2 where you need to pull it up to the right hand side and really keep it over there. Force it over to the right hand side before you fire it through the left hander of turn 3 and turn 4
neutral
as you punch your way back out onto the parabolic.
No, that's not even like an ACC bug thing. It's definitely a replay.
Overlap through the race and making sure that no one is looking down the inside into this. The infamous hairpin turn 6, big overtaking opportunity. Get the braking zone just perfect. You want to run it almost a little bit too deep. It'll feel like it's too late, but it helps you straighten that exit using all that curb on the left hand side before we head up towards the kink of turn 7. Tricky corner this one, not necessarily for the reasons you'd think. It's more so because you've got to pull it back over to the right hand side before you get on the brakes. You get on those brakes so late, almost as you're turning for the Mercedes arena section.
Driving literally with his feet.
We will see plenty of side-by-side through here. Out onto the backstretch where effectively the drag strip is towards Mobile 1 at turn 11.
It's not a dead game. It literally hasn't even been born yet. It's an unalive game.
Well, George, there is
unborn game.
Into the Sachs curve at 12.
What's that?
Nah, I don't think we need to go that dark. What? Hello?
Awkward final corners through the first.
There's a BMW standing on this track. Is that like a prop? Is that always there?
I'd like to think that's always there. Lucky there to avoid.
Hey, joining us here, we have Jardier joining us on broadcast. Firstly,
no.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And how are you doing, being here on the broadcast?
Will the mic work?
Hey, nice to meet you, Jasmine, as well, and George. Of course, great to be here, guys.
Amazing stuff. Well, firstly, I need to quiz you a little bit because I've heard you've been doing some IRL driving as well as some sim racing. So talk to me about how the IRL driving's been panning out for you.
Yeah.
Oh, like sim racing is like my main thing, and it's literally the only thing I do. But in the past years, I was very fortunate. I was able to drive some real cars, and recently, like a month ago, I had like a nice day test with James Baldwin. We were testing the Alpine GT4 race car in Manicure, and it was just fantastic. But otherwise, I don't have any real live racing other than that.
What was it like, Jardier, from crossing over from the sim rig into the real car? Was it an easy transition, or was there some sort of getting used to or getting into the rhythm that you needed to do?
I mean, like the basics, like the track and line and stuff like that is completely same as in sim racing, right? But getting in the speed, trusting the car, trusting the grip and stuff like that takes some time. But I would definitely say the sim racing is like really helpful, like because I went to a track that I never been before, and the layout is exactly the same.
I'm just playing a lot, but never the Porsche GT test drive. I'm pretty sure because the Porsche was like 3 laps.
So that's already like things that you can put aside and you can focus on other stuff like learning how to brake with the car. And
I fell asleep when I missed nothing.
Awesome stuff. So with the ESL R1 experience,
Jardier even has sleep written on his shirt, so you know you're doing definitely what Jardier recommends.
Oh, Isaac Price is my favorite. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Absolute huge fan of Isaac Price because he's doing a great job, and he's obviously our friend, and we are giving him really hard time the whole season. Every time we see him not making it to the finals or semi-finals, we are really giving him a hard time.
All right, well, I'm going to trust you right now and trust that you're not going to be too harsh with him and on him, as we have Isaac joining us on the broadcast as well.
There he is.
Isaac, how are you feeling, dude?
Yeah, not the best race for me, but having an interview with Jardier always makes things a little bit better, doesn't it? So.
Oh.
Jardier, any words of wisdom you want to throw at Isaac's way?
Everybody has a spare chair, it looks like.
Yeah.
Isaac, how would you rate your season so far in ESL?
I was really happy with how Catalyst went. The online stuff hasn't gone as well. This event was a little bit better. I managed to actually get through to the semi-finals. But yeah, I'd rate it probably 5, 6 out of 10. Could be better.
I saw this race, like you had some really nice moments going forward, but then there was some incident you literally almost went into the wall, or literally went into the wall. Can you just tell me what happened there?
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure. I need to.
Some idiot.
But from my
literally yeeted me in the wall.
In the corner before, Dennis went in quite hot when I was already side by side with Jeffrey. So I left the door open. Otherwise, there would have been a 3-car accident. And then I tried to go back round the outside of him and the right-hander afterwards, and I got pushed off the track. And I thought he would give me the space to at least rejoin the track, but he didn't. So I had to lift, because in the race, in the quarterfinal, I'd seen that someone was in that same situation and they hit the wall and bounced into my car in that race. So I knew what could happen if I didn't lift. So I lifted off, and it cost me a few places. And in the aftermath of that, Jeffrey slipped through as well, so I was last for a few laps there.
No.
It is a very much a... Sorry? I was just going to say, it is very much a cutthroat kind of race that you took part in.
Always trying
Isaac,
to
I'm not
talk.
going to keep you too much longer. I'm going to let you get back to it whilst I quiz my 2 fabulous broadcast colleagues a little bit further. I didn't know what to call you both, so thank you so much for joining us on broadcast today, Isaac. Best of luck to yourself and the team moving out forward from here as well. But guys, I know I feel like Jardier has a little bit of a poll that he's kind of proposed to his Twitch chat. So Jardier, do you want to talk to us a little bit about what the poll actually is?
Yeah, Jardier Twitch chat.
The poll, I don't know which poll you guys went with, to be fair, because I asked for 2 polls and didn't get it confirmed. But so I'm very curious which one is actually going forward.
What is it?
Okay, I know which one it is.
I'll go on.
Okay,
go on,
sorry, my bad. Guys, my poll is basically which car is looking the strongest at the Hockenheim right now, because we obviously see the BOP being
5
very,
people
very good
voted
in
Mercedes.
the past couple of races, and I think now in the Hockenheim, I think the BOP
it's overwhelming. The fans are overwhelmingly
so
saying
like
the Mercedes is OP.
Which car do you think is looking the strongest today at the Hockenheim?
All right, awesome stuff. Well, I'm curious to see what everybody in the chat has to say about that. George, I'll be quizzing you on that a little bit later on as well.
George.
But as we're gonna kind of get things ready to go, is there any kind of drivers you want to focus on in particular?
To Jardier, what is your
well, me. You're going to go with Dara. He's going with Dara. I mean, look personally, it could go either way. I mean, the tip I'm going to put in place, and obviously you can have this as my tip. I'm going to throw in. I kind of hate these going with Dara. Actually, that is a really good choice. I'm going to go with Enzo Benito. I think he's got a good chance, and you know, he's been absolutely superb. Red line coming into this one, I think, with a good opportunity. Mercedes looks strong, but there's an outside chance of the BMWs, I'm sure.
I wonder if we'll get to answer that question.
Stuff. Well, once again, for the folks in the chat, we also want your predictions as well. I'd just like to say I got in there first, and I gave my prediction of Dare. Just pointing that out there. I know Jardier came in here and gave us your prediction, but for the folks in the chat, go ahead and click on
a
that
pie chart will be
link
rendered here. I do not believe that there will be a pie chart.
I mean,
rendered.
it will be, but it's all going to be same color with no separator.
Yeah, Dara's the easy bet here. I'm going to go with Marco out of nowhere.
Questions to you guys, especially Jasmine and George.
You know, there's also James.
Put Lewis a little bit in the background, so apology for that. But I would like to know if you guys play the Rennsport and which car is your favorite to drive.
What is this? There's no dividers.
I'll answer that one. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy drive. I really had a really good time driving at Spa. It was a superb experience, and I had the opportunity to drive the Audi R8 LMS. I just think the car is a decent all-rounder. Certainly for me, fits probably more my driving style than anything else. I have used the Audi on other sims as well, and yeah, it was a fantastic
huge choices
experience.
in the Rennsport.
Outstanding. The experience certainly visually was great for me, and it's amazing. Obviously, considering the fact that the game itself is still in production. Obviously, we're still in the early doors of it, and the fact that we've already got this experience.
I wonder how long they're going to say that.
It's fantastic.
How it's in early production.
Jardier,
how
just
long?
before you continue, I have a question for you from our chat. Now,
FOV.
I'm not trolling you, I promise. But what does your dog eat? Was the question we were given by Alpha.
Wait, what my dog eats?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Dog food.
Stuff like
Chicken.
that, what dog eats, you know?
Honestly, I have too many questions right now. I'm not going to question why on earth that was even a question. But Jardier, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast. I hope you've had fun. I'm so sorry for the random questions. But yeah, thank you. George has lost the plot right now. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us, Jardier. I'm going to go ahead and...
Good interview, Jardier.
What the man, that was the most confusing thing I have ever done, you know? There was a guy in my ear telling me something, I was like replying to that, but they put it on the broadcast. Oh my god, guys, was it really, really, really bad?
No, it was great, Jardier.
Like there was like one moment when they were like, okay, Jardier, we will go with your poll. And I was like, wait, there were 2 polls. Which one? And at the same time, when I'm saying that, the guy is replying to me, saying which poll it is. Like, oh my god, guys. That was so cringe. I'm so sorry.
That was fantastic.
Man, that was absolutely cringe, guys, from my side. Sorry. But it was a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. So sorry. So sorry.
An absolute professional from start to finish.
It was really bad, apart from the last question. Last question was really good.
I asked about your FOV settings, and they didn't choose that question.
Well, I hope you guys had fun, at least. I hope you laughed. Guys, it was so confusing. I'm so sorry. Like, I had everything prepared. Questions prepared, poll prepared, everything. But...
What does your dog eat, Jardier? Oh my god.
No, the most confusing for me was the poll. That was the worst, guys. That was so bad. Sorry.
Oh, is this quali?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, guys, for cringe. Sorry.
Oh, it was a correction.
I'll tell you what, record breaking. Could it be history making? Could it be the first to go back to back with final wins? Or
here we go again, making history. Oh, this looks a bit scuffed.
I think a 0.2 is
no flat.
One.
Oh,
that was
for a
somehow
second.
good.
Oh yeah. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, the Merc has been buffed apparently a little bit. Oh well, other cars got ballast or something. I don't know.
Hockenheim ring. You'd fancy his chances a little bit easier, as we obviously saw with the. I mean, I appreciate nothing's easy in the SLR1, but still, nonetheless, to get.
They didn't even went with my poll in the end. Why did they even ask me that? Oh my god! I'm so sorry, guys.
Give him a lot of confidence coming into this one.
Well, I was kind of going back to the question.
Do you see?
Guys, leave a like, by the way, if you enjoy at least.
Chart that's all in the same color, and there's no dividers, so it's just a green circle.
Just random names in a circle.
Did you like my interview with Isaac?
Yeah, it was good. Definitely the highlight.
If he's got the strongest guy,
you should have asked him what the liquid was that he wore.
Mate, I have like 20. I had like so much more questions because they told me I will be able to ask like 4 or 5 questions, and I had all of that, but nothing was like. For Isaac, I had so many great, funny questions, but I couldn't even ask him, you know. Oh, 36 flat. That's not bad. 36 flat is good. He's not happy about it.
He should definitely make it through with that.
That was the poll. That was the poll in the previous race.
Well, here comes the man with the
I try my best, guys. Yeah, but it was very confusing, you know.
Who's going to look to try and trump that of Dara McCall?
Oh, he's not happy.
Arm up in the air, not happy.
What does Isaac dog eat?
It should be like a staple esports question now.
Yeah, 2 drivers and 2 unhappy drivers across the line.
You should ask this to the people who don't even have a dog as well.
We have a premium member here.
Oh, Juan!
Oh, what a last
2,000ths of a second.
What a last sector.
Wow.
Oh, he's happy.
Yanni?
Mate, James Baldwin did an amazing previous race.
Not be happy with that. Here comes Yuri Kazdorp, the sole mouse in the frame.
Oh, not a good sector 1.
The middle sector's madness. The first sector's so average.
0.2 not good.
It's going to be a 36.258.
Can't believe it. The P1 and P2 in a championship that didn't make it to the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, P1 didn't make it even into semifinals.
I think Rogers is going to be in P1 after all this. Overall.
Porsche Coanda looking revitalized here at Hockenheim.
Go on, Marco. Oh, this is a good lap. Go on, Marco. Come on.
Oh, first good sector. Come on, Marco.
A little bit slower in that middle sector. I want to see a lower 5 in there.
Oh, nice. Not bad at all. That is very good.
He can make it through with that.
Yeah.
Again, it's less than a tenth off a pole, though. Here comes your pick, Benito, and it's a terrible first sector.
Oh my god, horrible first sector. Yeah.
Terrible.
0.4.
Absolutely wash.
I think he's going to struggle, though.
Ooh.
And he got to slow down.
Oh, Bonito, very bad luck.
No, it was a slowdown clearly in that first sector.
Yeah, guys, this is a semi-final 2. James Baldwin made it to the finals, which will be after this race, basically, in like 40 minutes, let's say.
3/10 off of the pole time. Next one round is
Bakum.
Yeah, Ulas is him second.
This is an air lap, but it could get him maybe in the top 6, maybe close.
For Porsche Coanda, can he join Mitchell de Jong up in the top 6? Will it be enough here for Mac Backup? The big Mac plants it in P5.
That's a crazy last
ahead
sector.
of his teammate. Not bad at all, just outside of 10.
Oh, Brzezinski. It's a good lap as well.
About Big Mac there as he'll come across the line. Jakub Brzezinski will be the next one to do so.
Why aren't we looking at him?
Just basically cruising around. Where did Brzezinski go? Went to 6th position. Final one though is Oscar Bixrud.
Nice.
Yeah, his first appearance in the semi-final, Oscar Bixrud, the Norwegian,
he could get like 8th, maybe 9th.
Guys, where is George? I wonder what lap would George make, guys. Like 35.9?
I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky, but
heading into this race.
I think I'd be in the mid 35s.
Did not have an off-track, did not have a slowdown. So
I would definitely do 48. At least.
Yeah. Turn 2, because it was in that first sector. The only
so guys,
the reason we're not there is because we're just too quick. Like, it would literally just be us 3. Every race, top 3. Like, it'd just be boring.
George, how are you looking with the Alpine, by the way?
I did like half hour last night, and I got a time. I'm like 25th or something on the leaderboard.
Okay.
I might actually try
for Marco. Let's go.
Would be outside of the cutoff. Need to do a lot of work.
Oh, Mad Max fake you.
Starting inside of it. Ahead,
yeah, I could definitely make the top 12, I reckon.
Guys, in his 12 car grid, I would be P13, you know? That's how good I would be.
Has been beaten by 2007.
Guys, Marco Page and Dara McCormack, we need to see them go through.
What a stunning lap it was.
Oh, wow, look at these shots.
To the front of semi-final.
Wait, what the hell was the flexibility with the fingers? Have you seen that? What the? I can't do that.
Absolutely.
I can. I played Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah, of course. But
absolutely stunning, coming off
Bendy.
The back of a
How did he do
as
that?
well, and obviously that's the big question. Here's the straw poll, folks. Dara McCormack still tipped to win semi-final 2, and if you note as well the grid position, of course, there's a very good chance he can do that. Obviously, we saw
work on your
Bennett
gamer fingers.
take it the majority of the way. Obviously, going from where he started. So
oh, guys, the British. Have you watched British GT, George?
But an outside chance for Kevin Siggy here.
I saw that they were really quick in quali. Like, I think the GT3 and GT4 record got broke, right?
Yeah, but you haven't seen the first or the second race.
Why? What happened?
Oh my god, the first race was like insane. Like, it was rain, dry, and it was insane, like insane. You'd have to watch the first race at least, because that was amazing. Like, what a drama, guys.
Winning this race, who's going to be coming out on top? It's such a challenging race.
Poor guy gets 0 votes. Yeah, poor guy, man.
Yeah, and naturally, Tommy Uskar with a great chance here. Of course, this race is about to get underway. Of course, we're going to bring it to you.
Man, this Amazon, these Twitch ads are so bad. I'm getting ad for like a necklace, you know? I have never bought or searched a necklace in like past 5 years.
And to take a race win in this scenario, I think it'd be brilliant. Obviously, you cannot count out the likes of the...
Yeah, I genuinely think the ads on Twitch are like destroying the whole platform.
No, like, you know, like, I don't mind a normal ad, you know, but those ads that are from the bottom, that, you know, like, they're going like pushing the stream up. Yeah. And then you have like a Amazon or whatever at the bottom. I think those ads are absolutely shit, to be fair. I think they are really, really bad. But first of all, for me, they are absolutely wrong. Because last time and this time, I'm getting like targetized like ads which are completely irrelevant, you know?
Well, I just get the same ad over and over and over and over again, like
yeah. I'm getting for some USB dock or something which I never search for, and then I'm getting ad for like some necklace, like some jewelry or something I literally never looked as well, you know? Not either my girlfriend or anyone in his home, you know? So that was like, at least if they would show me like a steering wheels, I would be like, okay, at least something, but I'm literally getting like really bad ads.
I just get that Mario ad on repeat, like on repeat.
I have the like ad block, but it doesn't like do anything with these ads.
Yeah.
It's a sign, George. We need to go pro in Mario Kart.
And
I bet Jardier googled pearl necklace. Oh my god.
He's right. He's right.
I just get Viagra ads. All right, let's go.
It's starting.
Let's go.
Race, you've got Tobias starting from pole position. Dara McCormack alongside.
Brum, and they're off.
Go, Dara. Come on. Where's Marco? P4. Ooh. Oh my god, for a second I thought Dara's going to go for it. Oh, he jeopardized himself for the next corner.
And Marco all the way around the outside.
Yeah. Come on, Marco. Will Siggy leave him room? He has to.
He has to.
Nice, Marco. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go, Marco. I like you can see the drivers being pissed, you know, like in the previous race they were pissed. So.
I think they chose Siggy camera for a reason.
Yeah, look at the Porsche. Oh, Siggy going very careful. Oh, he was almost taken out. Whoa!
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, what the hell? Is that teammates?
Ah, cool.
Oh my, it's teammates.
Teammates.
KW.
F.
Drama.
Yeah, the Porsches killed each other. Oh, no! Man, what is happening with the Porsches in the first lap?
Yeah.
Oh.
They bullied this child.
You can clearly see the Porsche is the hardest car to drive.
Come on, Yanni. Get that top 6.
Yeah, Tormola, come on. Isildurim is doing real well. He did a really good job at Spa, if you guys remember. He made it all the way to final. I mean, in the final he didn't do good, but he made it all the way to final, which is the most important.
I don't know.
But the most important for us, James Baldwin is in the final, and Marco Page is doing a very good job at this moment. So, looking very good for our AMG friends.
And McCorcock.
And McCorcock, yeah, sorry, I forgot, yeah. I mean, Dara is like automatic, you know, I don't need to mention it, like...
Certainly, and I imagine there'll be some
Marco's right there.
Yeah.
Let him go.
The two Porsche Coanda cars. Obviously, the end result. They don't.
Tormola is very close. Only half a second, he cut up 2 tenths.
Not what Porsche Coanda wants to team.
Now he jinxed him. Yep. Yep.
Come on, Yanni.
A good bit of time with them as well. A great bunch, certainly.
Jardier cruises the face. Hey!
To climb, and they came into this round with an awful lot of promise.
Guys, after this race, there's gonna be like a 20-minute break, and then it's gonna be finals. It's gonna be sick. Only top 6 make it to the final, guys, from this group.
You're very optimistic with that 20-minute break thing.
Okay, 30-minute break.
They can't make the most of it here in this semi-final too. There's Jakub Brzezinski, though. We saw the side-by-sides, obviously, in terms of the stats between him and Dara McCormack.
Come on, Brzezinski, come on!
For yet another major result. And how about you, Lassos Yildirim? Still got Joni Tormela dead.
I've only 7 laps anymore. It is depending on the track. So the shorter the track, the more the laps you need to do. I'm pretty sure it's just a 20-minute race.
Yeah, and like I say, he was mega in the previous round. We'll see if he
Lap 2 of Rennsport. Everyone's just chilling. Hey up! Hey up!
Whoa.
What's happened?
to Isildurim?
What the hell was that?
Isildurim literally blocking everyone with his slowdown.
What? Did he go to slowdown?
Yeah.
Why we have 4 Porsches in the last 4 positions?
Wait, what has happened here?
Causing a collision. I guess he's... Oh my god.
No, Yanni made it and then he's... no, Yanni!
How is
Oh,
wait?
God.
Why is Tormella still P7?
Whoa!
Hello?
Come on,
He doesn't
Yanni!
mess
Come
around.
on, Yanni! Yes!
I think the guy in front got a slowdown, and because of that, everyone had to avoid him, and this has caused this.
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah. I can't believe the 4
Right, just
Porsches.
send it, Yanni. Just fucking send it.
Whoa. I can't believe the 4 Porsches literally dropped. You know? Ooh, that BMW is so big compared to Audi. No room. Stay safe, stay safe. Yeah.
Kasdorf cruises through.
I can't believe Yuri made it to P6 with all the drama.
Straight to the next left, a look down the outside.
Enzo Benito is going to be on a mission now.
Cars
Watch
in
out,
front.
Yanni.
Cars in front, yeah. But I can't believe the 4 Porsches literally all in the back in this race. Guys, you silly Dream, did I say he's doing a good job? I did not jinx him, right? Did I? Do you think Rennsport will have livery editor? You definitely will be able to make liveries, 100%, but I'm not sure if in the game.
I think liveries will be like, what is it?
Like
an
ACC.
NFT, won't they?
No.
But they were doing the unique car thing that you buy and sell unique cars. So
Definitely not NFT.
well,
That's what it was.
You're just wanting to spend your Alpine coin. Or
Yeah, I want to spend my Gleek, man. Holy shit. Man, I can't do anything with this damn Gleek coin.
Oh, wait.
It's stuck. Hey, what after this?
Oh, so this is the... Wait.
They both squeezed him, and then they both got taken out, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Yanni? Yanni?
Come on, Yanni!
Oh,
he has to brake on the exit, the lift.
And Kasdorp is slow.
Oh, Michael, yeah, right?
Oh, the Porsche train is catching.
Oh, yeah.
That's again, gut feeling.
Wow, you're doing good, come on!
Absolutely right, though. Yuri Kasdorp has a lot of pressure on his
I want to see G2 Tormala going forward. Sorry, Yuri!
Brzezinski at the moment, they are running pretty happy at the moment, and I think McCormack will be in the same boat as what we saw from Rogers in the previous race.
Look at all that Red Bull.
If he's close enough towards the end, he might.
Oh, yeah, he's a mini fridge Red Bull, wow!
Yeah, and it's actually stacked with Red Bull.
Yeah, I would have like a meat there, you know?
I feel like that's the ultimate gamer flex, having a mini fridge full of Red Bull.
Mate, that was my dream for so many years, to be like a Red Bull athlete or like sim racer or whatever, and have that mini fridge, you know?
Have the mini fridge,
yeah.
all the drinks inside, like, you know, full to the brim.
Guys, Yasheed or Veloce, if you're watching, the only thing you can do for me to make me happy, buy me a Red Bull mini fridge.
Yeah.
I want that.
We need to get sponsored by some sort of energy drink. Like, preferably Red Bull.
Monster or Red Bull or something, guys. Hello.
Monster would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the Monster fridge, rich energy. Yep.
I would have the first row Red Bulls, and behind the Red Bulls I would have like food, you know, candy and such.
But still, Osjulderim in the mix too. The question is who can get the better exit. Heading out of Spitz curve. There's Mitchell de Jong. There's his camera down on the bottom left.
Yeah, Red Thunder, the Aldi special.
Up the door here on lap 5 of 10. Had a little look down the inside, probing that left.
I mean, it's still on the table, guys, right? Like for Mitchell de Jong or Bonito even. Like if Tormala does something with Eureka, they can really make it interesting.
Yeah.
Get sponsored by the Espresso Machine Company.
That RGB light in the back. What is the point of that poor light?
It's a disco light.
It's ambience.
A complete waste of electricity. How dare he?
The fact that he's had a difficult time of it. His last semi-final was, of course, P12 when we went to Spa.
Oh, maybe this is why they asked about the dog food.
That was the sound.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be very interesting. I've got to say, Mitch de Jong's pace is mega. The fact that he is there, he is keeping himself close. Ilas Zilderim's obviously closing in after that slowdown. Jordi Tormela's now going for it on Yuri Kasdorp. He's got to the outside. Did Yuri Kasdorp get told to give that back?
That's interesting.
Well,
A bit easy, didn't he? Unless he wanted the straight line speed.
Yanni makes it P6. Yeah, yes.
He's certainly playing a very, very interesting.
Oh, Yanni. Defend. What are you doing? Defend. What are you doing? Stay. Yes, good man.
The Audi R8 LMS now outside line.
Oh,
send him into a wall.
Oh, Yuri got a penalty. Wait, Yuri got a penalty.
But again now, as the exit spins curve, Yuri Kasdorp getting back to
Oh, so Yuri had to let him go because Yuri got a penalty.
He did like a Verstappen, let him go just before the straight and then send it in the corner.
Yeah. Smart. Better than slowdowns, you know.
Enzo.
Yep.
You know what the worst part about that penalty is? You get that sometimes and you just let go some other driver.
To kind of see. I can't believe you didn't trust me, George Morgan.
Come on, Yanni, come on. Come on. By the way, guys, Marco Page, literally a second behind the leader. On P3.
Yeah, they're all close. 1 second between 1 and 3.
Fantastic driving from top 3, guys. Darren McCormack only 2/10 behind Ostergaard.
And the slipstream helped him massively. I still wouldn't count out Yuri Kasdorp in this situation.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no,
this is getting spicy now.
Nice train for P6.
Yeah, this is what we want to see, guys. The P6 is ultimate position, you know.
I get where you're coming from. You just wouldn't want to do it. It's kind of one of those
Jimmy, what up?
You're playing a very risky game, and it's not really worth it. You would only do it if race control had said, "By the way, off you go, lad." But I don't.
Yeah, this is the best race so far, definitely.
Yeah, this is super exciting for P6.
Things are actually happening.
Yeah.
This is what we like
a lot
to
of
see.
competition. It's like asking what's your favorite track
Oh.
when there's 3.
Oh, Enzo.
They all are worthy of a place in the final. They've all got the pace to get a place in the final, but there was only
Wait,
one space
that
in
was.
final
I
left.
said it was Enzo, but it clearly
No,
wasn't. Yeah, just like here he comes. Wait, why is he in a push?
Thank you guys for the likes.
Let's just say that.
What do you do when you've got nothing to lose? I mean, obviously.
Oh, look at the send!
No, Yuri Sander on the inside. He didn't make it though. Whoa, actually, Yanni got a big gap now. What happened there? I just saw massive send.
Yeah, I think he like had to back out of it in a way, and he lost a lot. Maybe he had to go on the curb or something to avoid smashing.
On the cusp of getting through, the sole mouse in this event. Obviously, prior to this, holding a superb record was that of Maximilian Benecke.
I want Tomlin to go through.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We need to see
Isaac
G2.
Price proud.
Yeah.
P7 in Hockenheim ring as well in round 2, and then not to mention his semi-final visit, finishing.
I really hope the final is gonna be crazy.
With a quarter-final.
Like last time, if you guys remember, it was crazy as well.
In this session, after picking up
When will they add the Jag? I don't know, man. Maybe the next update.
Into semi-finals in
Imagine all these cars. It's just a
guys, by the way, can we make it 500 likes today? Come on, guys. Thank you very, very much.
Semi-final, and his streak has ended. But still, nonetheless, now we're seeing the cars work their way through. Lap 8 of 10 here in semi-final 2. There we see Mitchell de Jong chasing after Enzo Benito, the Italian.
Kasdorp is definitely dropping back now.
Yeah,
I think Yanni's got it.
The jinx. He can get a penalty, you know, for maybe forcing Eureka off the track. We haven't seen what happened there.
Maybe.
Oh, de Jong going for it. Come on, Mitchell. Come on.
This could be a better one, but look at Mitchell de Jong. He's back.
Yeah, here comes de Jong.
Oh, he's still got his nose.
Oh, he's gonna send it.
I think that was the first instance of netcode we saw there, but
yeah.
Oh, Enzo Benito penalty.
Up the order for Mitchell de Jong, and also
received a full speed limit, 5 seconds.
Has he got it already?
He's got to do. Wait, I swear the slowdown zone is like after this corner, which is like the worst spot ever.
Okay, let's watch.
At least that's what they did last time.
That's a big penalty though. 5 seconds.
Last time he slowed down and then they showed that he got a penalty.
Porsche looking feisty, yeah.
Nonetheless, he's got it and he needs to try and work with it. We've now got only a matter of a couple of laps remaining here.
He's got a bit of the corner, you know.
Yeah. Do it in the hairpin.
Whoa, that two-wheel in the first corner looking good.
That camera is cool.
That looks cool, guys, right?
a cap away from
They should put a Ferrari and show it in a Ferrari. Summer would be happy to see Ferrari going 2 wheels without like bottoming out, you know.
On curbs, then making their way through towards the parabolic. If he can get
by the way, guys, I hope you enjoy these watch-along streams. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like.
No. I hope we can hear him.
Yeah.
He's not happy, Lewis.
No.
He was saying Yukok sucks or something like that. I couldn't understand properly.
How dare he?
Jinxed him.
I think they were both dishing it out with the elbows pretty hard.
So guys, Ostergaard, McCormack, Marco Page, Sigi Brzezinski, Tormala in the top 6. Let's go. Interesting finals. Like top two in a championship are not in a final. So that is going to be crazy looking.
There's a lot of Mercedes.
Yeah. How many Mercs is that actually? 5 or 6?
I think 6.
3 out of this one. Last time, who made it through? James?
No, James didn't make it. No, James didn't make it to finals last time.
No, I mean in the first semi.
Final one.
No,
he
doesn't need to, and I think
how many Mercs made it through in the first semi?
It might be 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I think it was only 2. I think it's only 2 Mercs made it through in the first one.
Yeah, it was James and
Brzezinski? No, wait, the Brzezinski is in this one.
Well, it was
one of the Williams.
Yeah, one of the Williams.
Wait, did Bono make it through?
I'm not sure.
I think he actually did, so it might be 3.
I believe at this point they obviously have.
Yeah, guys, I can't wait. Only 9 more days for the new update. Man, this guy has a good ambient in the room.
8 days and 1 Paul Ricard race.
I mean, that will mean
Yay!
to Heroic, who haven't
Ostergaard has a good ambient in his room.
Of course, powering this championship. They are now powering Heroic.
This weekend, 24 hours of Paul Ricard, followed immediately by 6 hours of Indy.
Wait,
is that this weekend already? Is this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sick.
Cough, cough. I can't do it. Cough, cough.
Also, Jardier, you should feel intimidated. Siggy has more chairs in the background than you do.
Yeah, I was just watching it. Yeah.
Everyone has a spare chair in their camera, basically.
I mean, he's probably racing in a red line office, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Look at the ambient here at Oscar.
Look at the other chair.
Yeah. Ostergaard having good ambient.
This final's going to be pretty sick. I think the Porsche and Merc are quite similar, so like in terms of pace. So.
That definitely. It seems like the Audi looks a little bit off this weekend.
Yeah. Go on, lad.
Good job. Let's go.
Oh, he's happy. He's happy with that.
We have a Marco in the final. Is this Marco's first final? I think so. I think it is.
He was in the very first final, I think, at Spa.
No.
I think it was him, Dara, and then James. They finished 12th, 11th, and 10th.
Oh, okay. 12th, 11th, 10th.
Yeah, so a great final for the Mercedes there.
And he is the winner of semi-final 2.
That was good. Holy cow.
For Tommy Usgaard, no less, Lewis. I mean, I tell you what, Heroic are going to be thrilled with that. Their first final appearance here.
Well, are you doing both races, Jardier, this weekend?
Well, I don't know. Like, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure doing the Indy. I'm for sure doing the Indy. Which I don't understand because Summer is so fast on Indy.
I'm not. I have like massive skill issue. You outqualified me on the RCI and I put like 50 laps in that.
Oh.
So I have skill issues there.
Really good out there.
Yeah. I think it's also better that I just stay on the Paul Ricard race at all times.
Okay, yeah. That you will.
So I can just look up after that properly.
We've made a pact, me and Matche, because I'm just driving all these Indy races basically. Sorry, all these RCI races. And then Matche does like one stint, so we're just gonna do the same again, but. He'll do, because it's the Porsche for Paul Ricard for us, he's going to do loads of my Paul Ricard stints. I'll probably only do like 2 or 3 stints in that 24-hour race.
Well,
and then it means that I'll be fresh for the Indy race, you know?
Whoa.
Wait, is the Indy race on Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it after the 24-hour race?
Yeah, so it's like literally directly after, I think.
Oh.
Like, so we got 24 hours starting Saturday midday, and then RCI 6 hours is Sunday midday. So I think quali is the last hour of the 24-hour race. So they do overlap.
Okay.
Right, then technically
there's a little bit of an overlap.
Oh wow, that's gonna be crazy. Pineapple, in the link of if you check the description of the video, there's my merch site if you'd like to check my t-shirts. Thank you very much, by the way.
And then that means that I'm gonna have to do like 5 stints of this indie race.
Oh, skill issue.
Nice. Actually, looking forward
a really fun quad stint. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Have you seen the weather forecast for Indy? It's like 55% rain.
Is it? Oh wow.
Or is that Paul Ricard? I can't remember now.
I don't know. With the ballast, is that going to be a good thing for us?
I'm not looking forward for the Paul Ricard.
I'm looking forward to Indy. Like I really like Indy. I haven't driven it in ages though, so I just need to I need to get on it, you know?
Yeah, I'm very looking forward for Indy. Oh man, look at the sand here from Mitchell.
Yes.
I can't believe you let the open doors there, Bonito.
Yeah.
I think this is already after he got the slowdown.
Oh, true. We are in Ferrari for Indianapolis. This is going to be like basically the last massive esport we have, guys, before the new update, which will probably change everything. So
yeah.
it's gonna be good, like goodbye weekend. You know, we're gonna be doing 24-hour Paul Ricard and 6-hour Indy. So we're gonna be doing 30 hours of racing this very weekend. So yeah, good. Interview.
There were some fist bumps in there. You are pumped,
man.
Yeah, man, I'm so happy. I can't believe it. I've been really quick in practice, and I think I've been fast the other rounds as well, but not really been able to put it together. So to finally do a pretty good lap in qualifying felt really nice, and then just holding on to the win. So super happy also for the team. It's been a struggling season for us so far, but we're starting to bounce back, and this is part of it. So super happy to be heroic.
Not going to ask exactly how much pace is left on the table, but is there pace left on the table to take the Dara McCormack, Josh Rogers, that lot, you know, James Baldwin in that final? Do you think you can compete at the front? Do you think there is a potential win on the cards for you?
It's definitely a possibility, but it's not going to be easy. There are so many good drivers here, and the difference between P1 and P12 is so marginal, so it's just about nailing that lap in qualifying, and that's going to be really difficult. So just have to prepare, reset, and go again, and see if we can do another mega lap in qualifying.
Now, kind of talk to us about like being a part of Heroic. Obviously, you've been a part of one of the largest esports outfits that there is in Coanda before you moved over to Heroic. How's that move been? What's it like, essentially, like building a team into the world of sim racing that has no history in sim racing that's moved over from esports?
I think it has some benefits because you have like a fresh view on things. I mean, Porsche Coanda is, you know, the biggest team there is, so I have nothing but pride about being part of that team, and so many good memories. They're amazing people, and they are so many fantastically talented and skilled drivers, and the whole team around it. But Heroic has a really good take on the performance. They know what it requires also to be on top, and having that fresh kind of mindset coming into sim racing. I think that's been really good for us. So yeah.
Well, Tommy, again, congratulations. Couldn't be happier for you and the team. Great stuff. Good luck in the final. But we're going to head back to Jasmine and George.
Thank you very much. What a hectic semi-final number 2. Unlike semi-final number 1, where everything was pretty civilized, cool, calm, and collected. But for the folks at home, if you're only just joining us, and where on earth have you been? You've missed so much over here at the ESL R1 broadcast, powered by VRS. If you want to check out some of those amazingly sweet VRS wheels for yourselves, go ahead and type !VRS in the chat to find out just a little bit more. Now, George, I'm going to come on over to you, homie. What on earth happened in that semi-final number 2? Obviously,
yeah, George, what
are in order for
the hell happened?
Osgard making his first final appearance, and the first for his team as well. How do you think ultimately he was able to make that one happen?
I think obviously qualifying spoke volumes. I mean, I was very impressed with how he pulled that together. I mean, it's totally against the storybook from where we've seen Heroic or even Tommy Usgaard at that point. But nonetheless, a wonderful visit from him, and obviously the Heroic team. They'll certainly take that on board, and I'm sure will be thrilled with the result. I think obviously the somber picture has to be painted for the Porsche Coanda team, losing Matt Backham at this point, and also Mitchell de Jong, I think, was a major loss, and it's effectively almost a 0-0 moment for the Porsche Commander team, because they came into this round obviously with 4 drivers making it through to the semis. They've just lost 2 in a single semi-final. Punishing.
That's got to be heartbreaking stuff for them. And in case the folks at home missed it, Matt Backham did indeed start in 5th position, was his starting position, but then a crash kind of caused him to plummet all the way down. Talk to me a little bit more about ultimately how the crash ended up out and what happened.
Well, it was quite a moment. Obviously, we saw 3 cars going wide. The 2 Porsche Commander cars, I think, were unaware that they were both side by side at the time. I think it was Ulas's Yildirim right in the middle of the pair of them. It was basically a Porsche affair at that point. But naturally, three wide into Spitz curve is always a risky one. Nonetheless, they all had their own track position. They were side by side effectively. It was effectively a lottery as to who was going to come out on top. And unfortunately, the 2 cars that ended up losing out majorly, I would say, were the 2 Porsche Commanders. And naturally, it just didn't serve them well right through towards the end of the race. And naturally, they were left with a mountain to climb as well. But do you know what? They'll learn from it. I'm sure there'll be some conversation with amongst the team. We have seen it time and time again where incidents happen. I mean, R8G had their own little battle as well in the semi-final one, where they had to make a decision whether to send Chinchik through or not. But still, nonetheless, they will learn from it. We'll take a look at the results, though, obviously from the previous race that we just witnessed. Tommy Usgaard, of course, making history. And I think that is the major story point, certainly for Heroic. Congratulations to them for that. Dara McCormack continuing his brilliant run of form, yet another final appearance. And can he convert that fastest lap he set yesterday into another race victory and another final victory as well for him, the very first in this championship to do the double. Marco Pajic as well, citing a resurgence here for Mercedes. We heard James Baldwin speak so eloquently about how they've pushed forward. They've understood
okay, boys,
the sim a
who's
little bit
gonna
more.
win the finals?
Kevin Siggy also up there as well. You'd be foolish to count him out. Jakob Brzezinski up there too. Williams.
You mean who is gonna be making history?
Wait, what?
You gotta be more grandiose. That's the phrase you gotta use. Everyone's making history in Rennsport.
Who's gonna make a history, guys? They're gonna win the round number 5 of ESL Rennsport races. Whoa.
That's like a very grand way of looking at your life in general. You can just say that you're making history with everything you do. I made history today in the gym.
Hello guys, by the way, thank you very much for watching us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who do we think is like, obviously, I think McCormack has definitely potential after Spa, right? And he's doing really good past 3 races, so I feel like as soon as they fixed the BOP for the Mercedes, like instantly Dara went to winning, you know? And he's like way faster than everybody else in AMG, so
I think he also had to learn a bit to drive properly.
Yeah. For sure. That's what James Baldwin was saying in his interview, right? He was saying that he's a bit having problem adjusting.
Well, it takes a while to, to really fine-tune the hacks. So, now that they've probably,
I mean, it's a new game. The grip hacks definitely needed an update.
These guys.
Jardier, stop lying to yourself. 50% of all of LFM use cheats, so it's it's not like this is new information for everyone.
Such a dumbass.
That's what someone genuinely wrote on Reddit. It's like, I'm sick of LFM. At least 50%, if not more, are using cheats.
Yeah.
At least.
In the chat managed to get a successful.
Oh, are we gonna have the chai part thing imaging chart point? Oh, look at that, beautiful.
Oh my god, 4% for Oscar, who won? Oh my god.
Nice.
Look at the diagram, the circle. That's so good.
yeah.
Someone missed the Excel classes in the high school.
Oh, this is nice, those the predictions. I feel like I was doing the Hungarian Alpine Esport qualifiers, George, and I was having like a massive FPS issues. Like literally, I'm the only car on track. But my FPS, I don't know if it's a Hungarian, but my FPS like
thank you,
just not good.
I heard that's the side effect of the new grip packs patch that Alpine is really struggling on FPS.
Oh my god. You hear Summer George better than me? Well, I need to fix that, should I?
I did Gachi base earlier and I got timed out. I'm gonna see if I get timed out again. God. Oh, this one's staying. This one's not getting me timed out. Let's go. I gotta do it again.
By the way, Jardier, RBR tomorrow? Question?
I need to check. I might have something tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Maybe.
I'm gonna get banned from the Rennsport chat.
What are you doing, George?
I'm just putting funny emotes. I'm just putting funny emotes.
Did you get a good timeout?
Unleash your potential? Yeah, I got timed out early because I put Gachi base.
But I never see VR's shop, guys. I've got to actually check. They're linking it in a stream. Is the VRS good, guys? Anybody tried it before or ever?
It's so bright.
Yeah. So I opened the website. I was like,
Jesus Christ.
How many guys have the VRS? Except the guys in the Rennsport? I mean, looking good.
Apparently they're really, really good for the price.
Really?
Yeah. I want one of those, like, I want a code from LFM. I was going to get some, but they were out of stock because literally everyone is buying them.
The pedals? Really?
Yeah. It's really hard to actually get them because they're out of stock in a lot of places.
Well, let me check again.
It's because apparently, this is all I've heard, but a lot of people have said they're like, just for the price, it's like they're almost as good as Ultimates. And like, Ultimates are like over $1,000. So
I can't even like open the... How do I...
Because they're the same price as like Heisenberg Sprints, roughly. But apparently they're like just on another level again, in terms of quality, so...
I mean, I can't even, like, I can't open the pedals properly.
People are spamming the website to get them, that's probably why.
They changed the cringy team interviews or single driver interviews. That's kind of good.
I'm clicking on the website. I can only add to cart, or like I can't like read about the pedals, you know.
Why don't you buy them to find out?
I need to buy them. I can't read if they are good or whatever. There. Hey, wait, you see them on. Okay, sorry guys.
But I'm just gonna dive straight on into it. You had made finals
Tiny.
every round before this round right here. Did you feel any sort of pressure on your shoulders being the only driver to have done so?
I don't really think that there was a lot of pressure. It was a fact that the third one didn't really work out. It's really difficult here on this track to make it perfect, and if you make a slight mistake, you sort of carry it forward later in the lap. Of course, the quarterfinal that I was in was really strong. So I knew that after the turn one it was difficult and some of the mistakes kept going. So I don't think it was really like feeling the pressure of leading the championship or something. There was no real difference. Like the pace was still there or something. Just it's possible for any driver to make a mistake in qualifying. So, yeah, it just couldn't be in the final.
Yo, thank you for buying my t-shirt. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, Yuri, it's a pleasure to have you here first and foremost. I mean, obviously you've delivered, as Jasmine so eloquently said. Obviously,
any questions for Yuri in chat? What should we ask him?
I happen to know, obviously, that you've come off the back of driving single-seater cars, obviously, as well as GT3s. I mean, how has the transition been moving into Rennsport? Because it seems like you've taken to it like a duck to water, really.
Any pets?
Oh yeah, I think it's the same for everyone, I guess, because right, it's a new platform.
No, ask him what's in his refrigerator.
Before, so everybody had a fresh start. Everybody was starting
What does he eat?
Zero. I felt like immediately from the first moment we started driving Rennsport that it sort of suited my style.
What's in
I
your
could feel
fridge?
the car very well, so I still enjoy it very much, and I guess it's showing on the results as well. And yeah, I'm just enjoying myself on this sim and looking forward to future races.
What are your FOV settings?
And talk to us a little bit more about the team atmosphere between yourself and the rest of the team over on R8G. Is everybody kind of hyping each other up ahead of the races and things like that, or is everybody kind of in their own heads, in the zone, focusing on their own game?
When was your last bowel movement? No one is gonna write that in the chat. No one is gonna write that. That is a you thing.
Extract the most out of you if you have teammates like Erhan or Marcel or Isto. So,
And even if someone did write that, they are not gonna ask him that.
We do our own thing in the races, and I think it's a very friendly atmosphere. We enjoy a lot of stuff also outside of the driving together. So. I think it's very competitive, but also very friendly at the same time. So,
guys, this Yuko guy is a very toxic commentator.
Yeah, just building off.
Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Thank you very much. Final is going to be in like 10 minutes.
Hockenheim holding on to P6 and then P7, obviously just outside was Marcel Chinchik. Is there a conversation that happens behind the scenes as to whether you sort of push on that final lap? You know, Hockenheim potentially opening the door for Marcel to get both R8Gs through to the next round. Is that a conversation that takes place, or is it just, you know, you're all in there to look after yourselves, or is there some inner team play that goes on?
Yeah, of course we talk about it a lot. Of course, in the semi-final when Erhan and Marcel were in P6, P7, it was a bit tense. Of course, Marcel has his hopes of his own championship in the driver's standings. So
we have a premium member here.
Yo, Wiley!
The crucial point was that Dane could get ahead of Erhan, and then, of course, Erhan, it's very hard to risk everything and go for a move in order to slow Dane down, to have Marcel again have a chance to go through. So, especially with the penalty points, if you go for a move which is like too much, you really penalize yourself and you can get a quali ban in the next round. So,
I wonder, can you find this background music on Spotify?
It's not a good situation for the team to be in, P6, P7, right outside of the position where you go through. Of course, Erhan tried to do everything right to slow Dane down or pass him, but it's very difficult on the sim to get a move unless you are really that much quicker.
Just cue it on repeat on speakers in your apartment and just live to this background drone.
Because the drivers slow each other down.
I like how it changes. It goes dun 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 dun.
I think it's like a 1 minute loop.
Yeah.
I think unfortunate, but that's just how it is, I guess.
It's great.
And when you guys are kind of placed in that little bit of a tricky situation with the P6 and the P7, how are those discussions kind of taking place? Do the drivers themselves get much of an input into that? Is it the entire team having a discussion while this is all going on? Who is it that ultimately makes the end decision?
I think it's all of us, right? We have a team manager that talks to us about this, but I think we are intelligent enough and experienced enough to know that what's the right move, not to do anything crazy, and just prioritize the championship.
Intelligent sim racers, I don't know about that.
Our own drivers' standings, so we don't really need anybody to tell us what to do, because I think we get together very well. We know what's ideal, what's not,
that.
what's risky or not. So
no one tells us what to do.
Ultimately, it's down to us to make the decision, but usually we tend to agree on what is the best move going forward.
Oh, tidy.
And in terms of your own ambitions, Yuri, obviously looking ahead, you know, Munich is drawing closer and closer. You're currently top of the standings, despite obviously not featuring in the semi-final, the final today.
And they better have new tracks for Munich.
That much of a setback, or are you still optimistic that taking P1 at the very end of this next run of races?
Hockenheim again.
Do you think that's still very much on the cards?
Maybe they can do all the tracks in Munich.
It's that big of a story, right? Because we have the drop round.
I can spoil some stuff after the stream if you want.
Worst rounds is sort of cancelled out. So
Wow.
I guess this is my drop round.
If you sign a little paper, I will send you.
Obviously, the drop round doesn't apply to the team standings, right?
Let's go. So
we
we're getting Nürburgring full.
Bunch of points in the standings of the teams, which is not ideal. But for me
If I had
personally,
to guess, it's Red Bull in there.
just take each race going forward.
Guys,
the
have you
same as I did
guys?
before,
Oh my god, I need
as
to
did
show you
now.
something,
Just
guys.
Sometimes happened that it doesn't work out because the field.
I haven't shown anyone on the stream yet, guys. You know, I reached the 100,000 subscribers, guys, and I got from Veloce, from my team, I got champagne. I got champagne, guys. They sent me this. It's like a very nice message from Veloce, guys, and they sent me champagne. They sent me champagne. I have it in a box because I don't drink.
Drivers here on the whole field.
But I will, of course, open it someday.
I think the Mercedes is a bit, I think a bit quick compared to the other cars, a bit quicker, so they have an advantage on that, just a little bit. So yeah, I think Dara and I think Nico, they both.
It's
have
for
a chance to go
Shui, yeah,
home.
it's for Shui.
But yeah, there are also many other drivers that are really quick. Josh Rogers in the Porsche.
What do you mean I'm old enough to drink? I'm so old,
yeah,
I
but
invented
think
the drinking.
Two main favorites for the pole and for the win is Dara and Josh, I would say.
All right, awesome stuff. Well, on that note, let's go ahead and hear just a little bit more about the side of Team Williams.
I think one of those two.
Yeah, I think it's always not the fastest at the beginning, but after some practice, he's just matching us. He's not doing any stupid mistakes, and across the season, he will score like P3, 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 P5, P3, P3.
I won't argue with that. I think I kind of like that.
I think at the end, nobody will do something like that, so I think we'll avoid that. Especially with that format, Niels.
Oh, Nils didn't make it to the semifinals as well. I totally
I don't
forgot.
have any problem to drive whatever.
If something happens, like, and you know somewhere in yourself it's my fault, you're just gonna not break the work.
Not you,
Not
that's
me.
for sure. I don't drive fast, so maybe me. But I don't know about Dara and Dennis. I've never seen them driving.
I don't even have a license yet.
Yeah, I like to go into those details and try to find.
Dara of the bomb. I don't even have a license yet. Ultimate driver. Absolute insane driver.
Then I'm all for it.
Yo, Ethan!
Especially if it's
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Ethan.
Nah, probably not.
It's pretty close between us, I would think.
Just because of the haircut.
Let's go racing!
These are so cool.
Yeah!
To be fair. I must say these are really cool.
Let's go racing!
Like honestly, they are really cool. These videos. Like, can you imagine us there, like sitting there with George and Summer? Let's go racing!
Yeah!
I would say so, yeah. For me, he's the favorite for the pole and for the win. So
Go team!
if it's true.
See, now I've got Yuri's prediction backing mine. There is no way on this earth my prediction can be wrong this time around. George, how about
I'm
you?
gonna
How are
do
you feeling
gamba
about
between
this,
Josh Rogers, Dara Maporkov, or someone else. That's gonna be my gamba.
I think that is absolutely phenomenal. But obviously, we're going to look forward now to
I'm just gonna do it for the whole thing because the quali is basically like 80% of the result anyway.
I like to go with the form driver. I mean, I would like to see Tom Usgaard do it. I think if we're talking wholesome content, I think if Heroic would take a pole lap and maybe even a P1 in the final, I think it would be great. And it would directly follow on from Dara's stellar performance last time at Spa.
Who did you go with? Dara,
Yuri,
Joshua,
I have some
and?
questions from the folks in the chat as well, if you wouldn't mind answering.
Someone else, just to cover all the base.
Saying, do you see yourself as a favorite to win the championship?
I wouldn't say I choose myself as a favorite. At this point, of course, I'm leading the championship, but there are many great drivers in the series, so I don't think anybody really is like telling themselves that they are the clear favorite or something, because right, it's a new start for everybody, it's a new sim, everything is basically back to zero for everybody. So yeah, I think at the moment, like, I'm one of the favorites, I guess, because I'm at the top of the championship.
Who's
naturally,
Ballsy?
but,
I mean Baldwin? Yes, Baldwin and Marco made it, yeah. Just was P3 in his
so
semifinal.
I think we can talk about favorites on Saturday before the very final round in Munich, right?
Hello to Praha! Hi, Sprahe! Hello, Sprahe! Hello!
I guess, and yeah, let's just see what happens.
And we have another question here from the wonderful Jardier as well, asking you,
Jardier.
how does it feel to be the fastest Czech driver, Yuri?
Whoa.
Oh, it doesn't feel bad, I guess. It's a shame that there aren't more Czech drivers here in the series. I'm sort of sure that some of them could do well as well. But yeah, it feels good to be the best Czech driver. I never really thought about that before, I guess, because
after Ryba, fastest driver after Ryba.
Is a long way in the past.
Yeah, know your place.
Been driving against people from all over the world and against the best from the world for a long time. But yeah, happy to represent the country as well.
And now we move on to the slightly weirder questions. I'm curious though, is this like an ESL R1 recurring theme where everyone is just curious about what everyone eats?
Oh, it's George's message.
Everyone keeps asking about food, but Yuri, George, I'm going to ask you this as well, but Yuri, I'll start with you. What is the most important food that is in your fridge?
In my fridge? I'm not sure in the fridge. Like, I would say beer maybe once we win a race. That's
yes, man!
Nice.
I like Italian food, but I don't really cook that much, so it's not really.
I can't believe they read it, man. I can't believe they read it.
I don't know.
But a typical Czech answer, man. Typical Czech answer.
Asked what do your dog eats? So I think this question is a bit more tame.
Yeah, but it's like a typical answer, beer, you know.
You know, coming off what Yuri was saying. I mean, breakfast obviously the most important meal of the day. That's what they say. I mean, I have my Greek yogurt with pear and banana. You know, I have that every morning. That to me is a staple. So I'm going to go
pear
with my Greek
and
yogurt.
banana. It's an interesting combo. Yeah. In Greek yogurt
is a solid shout. Can I change that though into freezer? Because if I was given that option, I would definitely be saying ice cream. 100% any day of the week. But Yuri, another food
ice cream is for me as well.
Someone has to answer this. Is this like a common theme with sim
Pretty sure my fridge has literally nothing in it.
Same here.
I should honestly unplug my fridge.
I like how she's asked if it's like a normal thing in sim racing to ask what people have in a fridge, you know? Like, what the hell? We are such a weirdos, guys, thanks to George, you know?
We also have a question from Damp Towel asking, what is your favorite pasta dish?
Favorite what?
This is some kitchen nightmare stuff.
Pasta. I like the carbonara, I guess.
Yes! Man!
Yeah.
Mom's spaghetti. Oh, Leon, you're such an asshole.
Yeah,
Do you have a special pair of racing underwear? That's a good question.
What, in the fridge?
In the
fridge? What do you have in the fridge? That's where I put my shoes from sim racing, you know?
Literally underwear. I like to feel cooled when I sim race, so I have a couple of pairs of underwear in the freezer.
Man, what a way to hype people for the finals. Am I right, Toaster? Yeah.
For the folks that have only just joined
I'm pretty high right now.
If somebody would say like something like I like how he said beer, you know, it's like a typical Czech answer, you know. But it would be so funny if somebody would say like vodka or something like.
This is everything.
Yeah, I have a super funny message in my chat. This is not what he imagined being famous would be like. Answering a question like this, you know.
He was very chill though. I think Jardier, your issue was you looked very nervous in that interview.
I was really nervous because I've written my stuff on in a notepad. And then during the interview, there was a guy in my ear, and he was like saying what's gonna happen, but he was like also probably confused because like we screwed up completely with that poll, right? Like he completely forgot about that poll, which we asked me about the poll, I sent him the poll, and he completely ignored it. And then they asked me about it, and I didn't know what to say because I didn't got any information about it, you know?
Yeah.
And then they were like. He suddenly
you did too much prep. You did too much prep.
Yes, exactly. I did my research. You know, I did my research. I had like 5 questions for Isaac, 5 questions for both of them, 5 questions for Dara McCormack because I was supposed to talk to Dara McCormack, and the guy even told me in my headphones, "Prepare for Dara McCormack," and there was nothing. You know, I was like, nothing happened.
One question that has always been on my mind from the very start.
What is the RHP velocity of unladen swallow? I imagine asking someone like there, you know. What is your favorite color? Blue. No, yellow.
Well, of course we know that the prize pool is quite
Mate, this is a long interview with your Catalan.
I don't really personally even know. Like,
at what time does the second semi end? I mean, I think it's been 30 minutes already.
We can check that like later on, but I think now the focus is just to focus.
They really need to address this if they want to retain more viewers.
Yeah, I already gave them feedback about it. Like, they literally took all the feedback for the next season.
I don't think it's adding a lot of pressure.
What they should do is, they should have an esporter race, and then they should have an influencer race between. To mix it up.
The Pepega League in between.
Yeah. And we're allowed very limited practice, so we're not allowed to get good. And yeah, that'd be really funny.
That much, I would say.
The feedback I gave for this, I was basically cutting the well, not make it 30-minute break, but make it like 10-15 minute max. And then I said that the final race itself should be longer. Like, it should be like, I don't know, 1/4 longer than the rest, because like, let's say you do have a race 10 semifinals 10 laps, so make the finals like 16 at least, you know, to make it more interesting.
I feel like the break between the semis and the finals is a bit more justified, because, you know, but they should squeeze something in here, like George was saying, some kind of other race.
I basically what I also said they should squeeze the race. That's what I said they should squeeze before the first. Before the finals or before the semifinals, they should do like a last chance race or something like that, where the people who didn't make it from the quarterfinals, they could fight for like 2 spots, for example, you know?
Yeah, but that's like question is can more than 12 people?
No, that's for the future. That's for the future championship. You know, it's like all this feedback is like the broadcast is great, everything is great, but like a little points, little things, you know. That's also, if you notice, they put on the screen all the info about the penalties now and everything. That's what I ask as well for.
They still should do like a live guy saying that on the broadcast though.
Yeah, esport race alongside influencer race. Where have we seen that before, guys?
Yeah.
Porsche much? Hello? Oh my god, my Porsche! I need to send
influencer race, and the influencer race gets double the prize pool.
No, the influencers, just like with a Porsche, get paid to even race there.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea, and I definitely want to be part of it.
Yeah, 18 minutes.
Wait, what?
Oh, but that's until race. I think quali starts in 8 then. Sheesh.
Even Tiny's going. He's had enough. Oh my god.
Still got words to be had with you. Are you still not wanting to join the Jardier ship? The Jardier camp?
Jardier ship?
What the hell is happening outside? Somebody killing someone.
I mean, look, hey, I like to back the little guy. I'd like to see Tom Muscard do it. I really would. I mean, for Heroic, that would be amazing.
Dowry.
What a story that would be here at ESL if they were to do that. It would be a great story as well for Dara.
Pablo is, iRacing Pablo is the best at making names for everyone.
We have a premium member here. Advertisement, man. I'm so tempted to click on it to just see what it is, because it's like annoying as well.
I just think as well, if you throw
he will win the final.
Thank you very much.
Of a final here in ESL R1. That is the
Dara
we've seen. No one has broken that and taken
17 minutes for the next race. What
the obvious? I'm going to go with Marco again.
Quali starts in 7, I think.
Tom Muscard winning his semi-final.
Go on, Marco.
He certainly looks like he has a good
I
chance.
added, for me, it's Dairy, McCorcock, James.
Legendary. For me, Dara is 59%, Joshua is 29%, Thomas 11%.
You listed 3 separate drivers.
Yo,
I'm going to throw it over to our straw poll results.
Thank you guys for watching, I appreciate it.
Get a little bit of some information from the folks joining
Look
us.
at Joshua, big. Joshua going big with numbers.
Voting in favor of Joshua Rogers.
Look how many people have 0. Oscar again has 0%. He won the semi-final too. Nobody believes in him.
Because it's 0.11, that means that how many people have done this?
Can I vote somewhere?
There we go.
Can I give him vote? I'm gonna give him vote. I'm gonna give Thomas Oscar a vote because
10 people have been in that. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I gave him vote. I gave Oscar vote.
Jardier ruined the round percentage. 12 votes? 12 votes?
And it's just drawn level with Luke.
Marco.
Let's go, guys. Let's give Tommy.
Mercedes are showing improvement.
graphs are my passion. We need to vote for people who no one has voted for.
Oh, give link for the vote. Oh, sorry guys.
Maybe Jardier wins this one.
That's
exactly what's
God.
happening.
Who has 0 votes?
From now on, I'm never saying easy clap on a broadcast.
We have a premium member here.
Go Omi, what's up, you senior citizen? Thank you guys, thank you very much, guys. The semi-final in the final race, final race in 15 minutes, guys. Looking forward. Big delay though.
As well, and I'm hoping.
By the way, is it me or the Lewis McGate T-shirt looks like a bit of a BS Plus zebra competition T-shirt?
A brand new winner for ESLR1, or we might have a repeat winner. No.
I don't think we can say that
Look at that, guys!
Zebra.
Look at that! I showed a link to my chat and bam! Look at the difference now in who will win the final.
Hot take, Oscar is going to take it. Timed out for 10 seconds. What? One of the mods does not like Oscar. Jesus Christ.
He's getting manipulated.
Yeah, what the heck?
Look at the poll, look at the poll, it's getting manipulated. Look at James Baldwin instead of P1 now. And Tommy Oscar is 11%. Yeah, look at this!
Wow.
Oh my god, look at his life!
I'm going to pick one, I swear. Listen, look, I'm going off the form cards.
Damn.
Yo, Jardier, chat someone vote for everyone. We need a vote for Warren and Wisniewski, so the graph looks the best it can.
Look at this guy, look at this. Dara McCormack and James Baldwin fighting for the win. Tommy Oscar. Oh my god, Oscar is now on a P3. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We need to get Oscar.
We have a premium member here.
There we go.
Hi, James Baldwin takes the lead though now.
Who do we think
Yo, Jeremy Scott. I'm glad to join this community. Nice job, 100k. Thank you very much. Now you have to introduce yourself as Jardier. Like the announcer does. Let's go. Thank you.
James. Okay.
We absolutely didn't fix the poll.
He crossed the line, and I'm not sure there was much more time in the tank. And that is a problem when you're going into a race like this with Dara, with Josh, with James Baldwin, and all that lot. And then you
absolutely. Oh my god. James Baldwin leading massively now, guys, and Tommy right there on P3. We completely dethroned Joshua Rogers. And as you say, Summer, everybody has a vote now.
It's now or never.
Yeah. Wow.
In agreement.
That is so broken.
I would say so. I think qualifying is so important in this championship. We've alluded to it.
This is actually a straw poll template they're using. How do you mess up the straw poll template?
We saw it. I mean, Joshua Rogers, had every chance.
James Baldwin absolutely winning, boys.
Semi-final. Some say that the inside line, if you're starting
guys, if whoever wins the final will become winner of the final.
Will serve you up to essentially take the ball and run with it. But obviously, as we saw, he didn't get a great start. It wasn't until the very end when he managed to make that crucial overtake, heading up through towards Spitz curve out of the straight line speed from the Parabolica. So hey, look, it's all to play for. But if you can get
absolutely
the
fixing the
fastest
pole
lap
right
in
now.
qualifying, if you can take pole position, that it puts you in a brilliant place to score the big points. And everything is going to be about scoring.
God, this clock.
There's no qualification. It's all about points. Who is going to come out on top? This could be the most competitive final race we have had this season.
Well, I think our semi-final one was very much proof of the fact that, qualifying is so incredibly important, but then we
the quality is so insane in these races.
And that was a little bit of a mess. I'm kind of curious.
How do you guys like the one-lap quality? I think it's amazing. In ACC, I would not like it because of the tires, right? But here, they basically start in the last corner. Everyone starts at the same place, right? So they cannot even warm up the tires, nothing. They have the tires as they are. But I do like it though. What do you guys think?
I feel like as a viewer, maybe if it was like a 10-minute quali, because I feel like all we see is one lap and then the last corner of every other car.
True.
You know what I mean? Whereas, so we don't actually see what any of the drivers are doing apart from the first one. So I think if it was a 10-minute, we could go on board with the Mercedes for a lap, and then maybe the Audi for a lap. And
yeah, that would be actually very nice to see. Okay, give them one lap, right? But put the gap in a way that we can see each of their lap, right? So we can see full lap of him, full lap of him.
Yeah, they go out the pits, and like how we do it in Super Pole and ACC, where it's
That would be good. That would be good. Yeah. I mean, it would be very long, right? Because the qualif would be like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, but then it gets rid of this, you know. I'd rather be watching cars than
true,
an hour between these.
Because
races.
we don't see the gaps, right? We only see the, as you said, last corner of the rest of the drivers. So we are like, we don't know what happened, if they made a, like where they made error, how they occurred.
It would be cool if even in ACC if you could see the gap to the leader per sectors. Like you can in F1.
True.
That would be giga.
I'm curious to know how many of the things off of our bingo card we will ultimately end up checking off. Do you guys think we can get all the way, everything checked off by the end of the broadcast?
But I must say one thing. It's insane to see, even if they have one lap only for the quali, it's insane how close they are. Like, that's like really impressive.
Get one, we can't get the other. So on here, it's about winning consecutive races.
Man, this is
all
so
the races
cool.
on the way through. Winner is unbeaten in their races, but then we also have one where it's a new round winner. So technically, we can't.
Jeremy, I do. Yeah, we are doing the F1 style quali in some of the races. We were doing it in Flick Team. This was really, really cool.
As well,
it was very
but on that
entertaining.
note, maybe we'll get it this time around. It is the grand finals here at ESL R1. As a reminder, remember to use the hashtag ESL R1 on social media and follow at ESL_R1
Donuts.
across
Wait,
all of our social
Leon
medias
is not
as
racing.
well. For
Nice
now,
one,
I'm going to leave
Alistair.
you in the very capable hands of George and Lewis.
No one's bought me any donuts since I've been watching this, so I don't think we're gonna get that one.
Oh man, I would get some donuts.
Looking forward to this one, Lewis. It's going to be a
Chocolate
corker.
sauce.
It's all to play for. Final action. Who is going to take it? Are we going to see a new face once again? Or is it going to be someone from the past? A blast from the past? Let's wait and see. Where do you see it going, Lewis?
I love the idea of it being Tommy Oscar. I really do.
Yeah, if Oscar's gonna win, it's gonna be every round has a different winner, right?
Unbelievably, feel-good stories.
Right?
Same as your last one. I wanted
Joshua
a
Ridge has won
Mercedes to win
twice.
because that way we had an Audi, we had a Mercedes.
Here we go, boys!
We had a
Quali
Porsche,
on!
we had a BMW. We've had all of the winners. What are we going to see in here?
Here we go.
I'm still back in
Here we
Durham.
go, guys. Final
Josh
race
bring
of
the
day.
good round.
Finals and finally quali.
It's
Are you ready?
And Josh Rogers is.
Are you ready to rumble?
This circuit before.
What the hell is this? What is this ad, guys? What the hell is Schmook? What the hell is this?
Record around this track. So
Oh, lost the 10th.
You know, executing through this circuit. So naturally, he's got to put the pieces together of this.
You know what? Yeah, you know what's actually funny that the both commentators is called George and Lewis.
As well. Race winner.
True.
He's also set a pole lap.
Decent
in the
sector one.
semi-final too. You know,
guys, someone is gonna make a history. Someone is gonna make a history in this quali.
So we say about lap record there for Durham McCall, but
We'll be talking about this for years to come.
In semi-final one, as much as we're talking
Let's
about
go. Who do you think is gonna get a quali? I think the poll is gonna be Rogers.
In 20 years, me and George will be like, oh, remember that one day in Rennsport, season 1, when Gary McCorcock made history.
Are we counting out Team Red? Are we counting out
Oh, not a very good middle sector though.
Oh, every race was history.
This is what makes this championship so damn
hell,
good.
that's
And this is why
theory.
we're so glad you're here watching it with us. When it comes to stuff like this, it is so unforgivingly close. Let's see what.
Also, Jardier, can you give them the feedback? If the backward rearwards cameras don't work, turn them off. Instead of showing the driver's hand reflection.
Keep it on.
As we now head into
46-1, it's not bad at all. But I think the poll is gonna be like flat, you know, 46 flat.
Oh, Yanni,
hero from
sector 1, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
Yanni?
Come on, Yanni. Oh my god! What? What a
Where
laugh!
does that come from?
What?
Where does that
Yanni?
come from?
Okay, maybe Paul will be 35. Maybe we'll see 35 in the quali.
Marco bad sector 1, he's not going to be happy.
Really bad first sector, yeah.
Oh no.
It was good lap though in the end.
Yeah.
With a really bad first sector. Oh, look at Dara! It's going to be 45. It is going to be
Crazy middle
45.
sector.
It is going to be 45, guys. Come on.
McCormack first, all right. Let's see if McCormack will do it across the line.
No!
He's not happy.
He's not happy, guys. Guys, where did you Tormala lap came from?
17,000 per second off.
Tormala, come on, Johnny.
Man, come on.
That's crazy.
Under the bus, just when we were discussing with Jasmine earlier on. Dane Warren, though, is he going to prove us all wrong? Is he going to launch himself to the top? No.
62,
not good enough. Away from
Baldwin.
Yeah, what about James, guys? Really good first middle sector.
The world's fastest gamer, James Baldwin.
Middle sector's mega.
Oh, there. Let's go, James, though. Not bad, not bad. Yeah.
You can see he's not particularly.
Oh, Bennett, bad middle sector, though.
Mega middle sector. Here comes Bennett.
Really good first sector, but bad middle. He's not happy. Oh, but it's P3, come on! Man, they know the quality is so important, man.
Yeah.
Look at this, all well
oh, it's a good lap.
In the top four. And here comes the
Audis are not that strong today, like, really. Is he only Audi in the finals?
I don't know, he's running a slightly understated lap,
36.34.
I mean, he's got to be happy with those seconds.
Not good last sector.
They're kind of consistent, not
oh, Brzezinski.
Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good.
Come on.
It could be good. Jakob now up towards the line.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, bad last sector. Oh, my God. That was
no,
really bad
you got
last
to slow
sector.
down. You got to slow down, probably.
Oh.
That could have been pole.
Yeah, he was 0.2 slower in the last sector than the others.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Osgard. Look at Osgard.
This could be good. The first sector's good. The second
got pulled in the previous race.
Across the line.
Oh, P3. Guys, I can't believe Tormala. I can't believe Tormala. Come on, Tormala, dude.
He is quick.
Guys, Tormala was like P6 in the semi-final.
Oh, Siggy got slowed down as well.
Oh, he got slowed down.
Handbrake.
Oh my God, Rogers! I forgot Rogers.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, Rogers is not good for middle and not good first. But about the last one.
Yeah, across the line.
Gonna be 45.
It's gonna be somewhere up there, but not quite.
Oh wow!
Whoa! Tormala on the pole! Tormala on the pole!
4 seconds between everyone.
Yeah.
We said that Marker did a good lap. He got 11.
Yeah, exactly right. Dude, he was 10th off the pole and he was P11.
Just average lap times.
Wow!
Blistering lap times. That's.
I thought, oh yeah, he's got into 8th, so he's had a slowdown. No, he's literally just 1/10 off.
Yeah, he's
that's
10th
what it
off.
was.
He's
I
literally
thought like, oh, he's down the leaderboard. It's a second and 10th.
Yeah,
1.1.
What a slow driver, you know. A 10th, you know, a 10th off.
Jesus.
Look at it. By the way, guys, Tormala out of nowhere, Paul.
Hey, he looked so shocked when he saw that lap. He was like, what?
Yeah. But we have a James Baldwin on P5, guys. Okay, I'm really cheering up. Man, Rogers. Dude, I want to see Oscar versus McCormack, you know? Because Tormala has to defend like crazy, right? Like, he was a bit slower in the semi-final and in the quarterfinal. He barely made it in both ways, but now he got pole.
He starts on pole.
Wow, that's gonna be sick, guys. 1/10 across the whole field. We were like Marco Page, amazing lap, you know, for the 6-1. He's only a 10th of the pace, you know, but he's P11. You know, it's just like, oh my god.
We gotta do Gamba.
Again, we're
gotta do a Gamba.
McCormack and Josh Rogers, and maybe Luke Bennett can get in there again as well.
Start a
prediction.
prediction.
Race winners that are already in this round and whatnot. Sometimes you do count out some of those underdogs, like Tommy Østgaard came out of nowhere, like Joni Tormala. He has the pace, he has the power to get it done. Sometimes can get his elbows out
I can't spell these names.
Though, and I wonder if that might
Tormala.
I would argue, though, at the same time, that when you think of Joni Tormala, you don't consider his quali pace being
Who was the top 6 again? There's
Dara,
Dara, Tormala, Baldwin.
Osgard.
And we'll take a look at the straw poll results as well.
Osgard and oh, look at that! We completely rigged this. We completely rigged this.
6-7 in
Osgard.
McCormack second. And
I wrote Joni, sorry guys.
It's
Joni, not Yanni, sorry guys.
Here at this point, heroic. Certainly being
backed
by this man, Tommy Østgaard, and the fans are backing him.
Guys, we completely rigged this poll, by the way. All three of us.
Not the most fancy chap. Currently sat there with 10 points.
Yeah, sorry for writing Yanni instead of Yoni, guys. Apologies.
Could they be eating their words?
We're doing Gamba.
Potentially in the Yoni tournament one, but let's be honest, no one would have predicted that.
Man, the hairpin of the first lap, that is going to be something interesting to watch.
This would be sick if this happened. This would be so good.
You know what? I really want Yoni Tormala to win, guys. I really want him to win.
Baldwin being the top of that list, I'm kind of like, okay, he's got a big fan base. I think that is kind of what to see him win.
No, we completely rigged it, Lewis. That's what happened.
I get it. Yeah, James is a good lad. I'd love to see him win. I just don't know. To be fair, I'd love to see any one of these 12 win. They're all very good, and they're all actually, no, they're not quite nice people. They're all horrible. They're not,
well, we saw
really nice.
How dare he?
Baldwin,
Shame on James.
He's still well within a tenth of a second, and obviously he still has that blistering pace. So I think obviously the crowd that voted for him obviously have done for good reason, as well as him obviously being a very popular sim racer.
Man, I hope this is good.
Getting past someone like
I think it's gonna be very dramatic. Like already because Yoni being on pole, I think it's gonna be very interesting.
I think he's going to be a sort of bottleneck for everyone.
Yeah.
Looking at a very, very strong Dara McCormack front row as well.
If Derry can overtake him quickly, he could just drive away, possibly.
The Merc's the best at starts. It always gets a little bit of an overlap. So
yeah.
Last race he had to back out of it.
Lost out, yeah. He would have gotten murdered.
Whoever will win this race will make a history, guys. Yes.
He is rapid today. And not only does he have it in qualifying, he seemed to have it in the race as well, George.
Guys, thank you so much for the likes, by the way. All the new
go.
members.
Well, hats to the
Green.
Here in round 5 of the Hockenheim ring, Yoni
Oh, terrible start from Oscar. Really terrible from Thomas.
Baldwin!
Yes! Come on, James!
But into the fray comes the world's fastest gamer, James Baldwin.
Yes! And Dara already all over Yoni. Yes, James! Come on!
Holy shit.
Yes! Okay, watch the hairpin.
Hopefully they don't send it into him.
Yeah, this is going crazy. Look at McCormack, he has a slipstream. He's having a run on Yoni. Oh my god, there's so many. Poor James. James, don't look back. Don't look back, James. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dara's going for it.
Oh, Dara side by side. Show us P1. Show us P1. Show us P1.
Oh my god.
Show us P1, god damn it. Oh, he's defending. He's defending. Come on, Yoni. Oh, he's too clean. He's too clean.
He's too clean. He's way too clean.
Let's go.
Oh, James is right on him right away. Whoa. Yanni was too clean. He should have elbowed him off the track, right?
Yeah, 9 out of 10 other drivers would have done that.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, James Baldwin P3, let's freaking go. He's right over Yoni now.
The stadium section for the first
I must say, I don't want to jinx it, but this is easy win from Dara right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of frenzy behind. Why is Marco last?
Oh, Marco. That
was mega from James. Like, great start. Great move there.
Yeah, I'm not sure Yoni Turmala and that BMW M4's got particularly the race pace to keep up at the moment with Dara McCormack.
Dara absolutely fantastic. Oh, what a send!
Wow, that worked well.
Holy crap, that was actually, he stopped the car, wow. Okay, James Baldwin has a run on Turmala now. He's in a slipstream.
I get the feeling he's going to be sat there thinking,
oh, Yoni's getting a run.
Because, let's be honest, Dara's going to
yeah, Yoni has a run as well. Dara, you're right. Oh my god. Show us! Whoa, he's free wide there. Is it Marco?
Looking to join the fun as well. He's seen James Baldwin catapult his way through the field, but look at these two.
That BMW has a good slipstream. Look at the option, he has almost run on Dara.
He might have him.
He actually might have a run, yeah. Send it!
Yeah.
Oh, he back off, he back off.
Maybe it's like a strategy in saving tyres behind.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Can he find a way through? It's closed. Brzezinski shutting it very, very tight.
Yeah, Baldwin is an Oscar now behind him. There was 7 tenths gap, now it's only 3 tenths.
Yeah.
Fins are always so polite. Yeah, Yoni was literally like, he literally make it easy for Dara.
Bit of a slide there. Jeffrey, mobile one from Rogers under a lot
Like,
of
what
pressure from the pole.
have we seen so far? I was expecting some more elbows.
Race time and time again over on R-Factor 2. It's great to see them racing on this in a final.
Rogers P7, not good for him so far.
I mean, it depends where you define the front. This is one big train for the race lead. Let's
What
be
a
clear
train.
about that one. No one has a gap larger than a second at the moment. Is it still open for anyone? Wow, that was a lot of curve.
It's like Dara put away this lap now in the second sector.
This is where the demon might catch back up again.
It's going to be
Maybe.
very difficult now for Josh
Oh, yeah,
Rogers
no,
to
there's a
come
big gap
back,
now.
certainly,
5 tenths, like Johnny is
execute his way
definitely
through the top 6. I
a
mean,
bit
he's currently sat in
behind.
7th place. He's 7 tenths in behind Erhan Yuyovsky. I'd argue that he's facing more pressure off Nikodem Wisniewski.
Come on, James.
Johnny Tormler, James Baldwin. I tell you what, he is not yet done, and I get the feeling
James is
he
being
might
patient.
look to open up the door again. Though James Baldwin this time opting to stay behind, though he might get a better exit, which might help him out as he now makes his way down through towards turn 8 out of turn 7 that they're going to take.
It's excellent racing though, guys. This is really cool to watch.
Of course, James Baldwin
Come on,
wanting to
James.
get away. I think Tormler again might
side
still
by
be
side
looking
with
behind him and
Warren.
just thinking that he might be a little bit of an issue here, James Baldwin. We've got a fight here between Dane
Yeah, this is what Yannick should have done. See?
And it's
Run him out of road.
Yeah, run him out.
As well as they make their way through. Wisniewski now has advanced to lead because Kevin Siggy now focusing on Dane Warren. Siggy holds on to 9th. Incredible moment. Warren is literally searching every which way to try and get past this BMW.
Yeah, seriously, again, mega fights.
They just are not battling right now, guys. But seems like Tormala is a bit dropping from McCormack.
12th position,
Yeah.
10th position, 8th position. They're in that kind of vein, and they're just thinking, oh, this is not where I want to be fighting. I'm supposed to be fighting at the front of the quality driver. I'm supposed to be at the front of the field, because they'll all believe that, by the way. And they're all right. They are all quality drivers that should be at the front of the field. The thing is that if you're all quality drivers that should be at the front of the field, but someone's not going to be.
You can clearly see how this finals is close. Like, there's no bigger gap than half a second or 7 tenths.
If McCormack does clear out from Tormler, it might actually make it easier for Baldwin to make the move, and if he's got the pace, he might be able to catch up. I'm still not sure if Baldwin's got the pace to catch up with McCormack, but it is an interesting thing to note that the further away McCormack gets, the stronger the slipstream is. For
another 10th this lap.
Yeah, Dara pulling away a little tiny bit.
McCormack, that could be an interesting little, maybe a little strategy thing, you know, kind of keep Tormler at arm's length, but keep him within.
Come on, Marco! You shall not be last, Marco. Come on.
I think with McCormack, he's doing everything right now. He's currently going to
Send
be,
it.
should it say like this, the first driver to net 2
Send it, Marco.
final victories in the history of ESL R1. Lots of history being made here in this championship, folks. We've seen
Oh, Martin is awesome. Like, it's great racing, to be fair. The format is
By the way,
interesting.
was it Dara that did that 360 because he turned off TC on both Bathurst in that?
No, that was
series?
that was
Cielo?
no. Mache's old teammate. I can't remember his name. Tauscher. That's it.
Oh, Tauscher.
Dara McCormack has manufactured. James Baldwin, though, dropping back a little bit himself, not quite having it as easy as
I'm
what he
too
had
slow to
before,
be
though he
racing
is
here.
encroaching back now to Yanni Tormler. I mean, how long does it take before James Baldwin starts asking questions here, Lewis? I mean, surely he's not going to be content with staying in 3rd place for that much longer, surely.
Oh, those curbs.
To be fair, I'm not sure it's got the strength. I think Yanni Tormler's drive out of T3, T5.
Also, apparently it's 6 off tracks, no matter gain or lose time, and you get a drive through. And I don't think I've seen anyone take turn 1 without driving off the track yet.
Might just push Tormler that little bit too far away from Baldwin.
I mean, maybe they have the limits like in real life, right? Have you seen?
Yeah.
You probably haven't seen, but we were driving on Saturday in a Porsche Cup. We were driving Watkins Glen Classic with one corner that you could literally go 50 meters off the track, not getting any off track, because they apparently have the track limit same as NASCAR, where you can literally go towards the wall, like 50 or 60 meters off, you know.
Really well at the moment.
Hey, Tomler closing in this lap. He's close to the 10th.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Yovsky now is also going to make the big moves as they come through now, very close, touching in fact, coming out to turn 8. The Macedonian unable
and maybe the BMW has better tyre wear. Who knows?
Who still holds on to P5.
Yeah, I mean, Dormal was really fast in the semi-final too.
5 temps now. That lies a bit, I think.
Yeah. Might be interesting, right? If Dara wins the tires or something and Yoni will catch him, it'll be sick.
Down by nearly a tenth of a second, with James Baldwin still closing up on the rear. Of course, we're coming to the end of lap 5 of 10.
Yeah, I was racing on your
actually is that lap it came down a tenth.
Yeah.
It was 8 tenths, and now it's 7.
Pecking at the door, looking to perhaps launch a charge against that of Baldwin and Tormala as they now streak down through towards
Elvis, that would be sick, dude. Imagine, guys, you could pay for like a ticket, like let's say €5, and you could sit on the grandstands, you know, and watch the race like in real life.
I mean, it would be sick if you could do that for free. I don't think that €5.
Or for free, yeah, for free. Yeah,
I'd love to pay money to do that.
Can't blame them either. I mean, that's normally what people do when they're in a car.
That would be funny though, like, yeah.
Or the setup or something. But, I mean,
are pit supported in Rennsport? Rennsport, yes. The pit stop like works.
So yeah, there is a little bit of that in there. Kevin Siggy, meanwhile, is looking backwards because Dane Warren's going for a move. He sent it down the inside.
Like how he turned into him anyway. You know.
Siggy's gone out wide, kept it in.
Bit wide.
Oops. Brzezinski
just ahead of Brzezinski.
Why is he pissed? He turned into him, right?
He doesn't
I mean, it looked like it, right? From the perspective that he like.
Have you ever seen Siggy camera where he's not mad though?
Obviously, the Mercedes very, very apt around the Hockenheim ring as they head
a true racer, you know.
Again now into turn 10, turn 11 next as well. Just look at him almost pushing.
He's a true racer, you know. I'm also always pissed.
Yeah, Jardier definitely the most pissed driver ever in sim racing. He's always so mad.
Come on, Marco! Come on!
He certainly hasn't been a slouch here today, but currently, I don't think that.
I mean, Tormala definitely caught up a 10th, as you said.
But this lap, it's sort of stabilized.
I wish there would be. I really wish the final would be like 20 laps. You know.
Yeah. There is just sandbagging, so they don't bop the Merc anymore.
Yeah. Only win by half a second. Make it look like it was tough.
He's doing the Verstappen, and he's gonna say that he was managing the tires, but in reality, he's like pressing the throttle 95% now.
He's driving map free, you know.
In the quarterfinals, and then obviously was third to Dara McCormack in the semi.
Jaroslav, oh come on, dude. Oh come on, dude.
Yeah. Clearly, there's been a lot going on there for Pajic because he's got way more pace than that.
Obviously as well, every
come on, Yanni! Ooh, look at this Merc speed on straight.
Social medias. Now we're seeing a battle here to Jakub Brzezinski down the inside. Now
Marco's gonna make it. Come on, Marco! Come on!
Very, very expertly.
I wish there would be like the microphone would be on, like in a football, right? We would hear what it's like when he's fucking.
I think you would hear a lot of "you fucking idiot."
Yeah, like you fucking asshole. You know?
Oh,
Marco! Marco, come on! The frenzy, guys, for P11.
Siggy down to 11th.
That'd be so cool, guys. Like in a, if they could turn on the mic so we could hear what's happening. Or like beep, beep, beep.
And I get the feeling that Pajic is only going to be a matter of time before he starts knocking at that door.
Yes, Marco, come on. By the way, half a second between P1 and P2.
The 10 years that
I've
done
gone up
some
now.
Oh, never mind. Okay, okay. What is the
Like
delta going?
this,
It's like ACC delta.
Mist can come down a little bit.
Oh, did he?
It has position switches as well, randomly, like on ACC on Silverstone.
I mean, yeah, I know he's shouty, he's arm wavy, he's angry.
Okay, I think Marco will have a run now on straight.
A lot less through the wheel, if you know what I mean. Like, if you were watching him, you wouldn't think he was still leaving room.
He's only going to get slipstream now.
Whether that will be the same if Pajic is showing the same things. Obviously, if there's one place you don't want to finish on the screen, it's last.
Well,
okay, let's see if there's a run now.
Sure. We've seen plenty of it here tonight.
DRS is wide open.
You see they're scratching
he's too far now, I think.
He feels that at this point in time,
or is he? Send it.
Certainly the victim at this point now as he moves defensive here against Marco Pajic. But it might all be over. Has Siggy done enough though to defend? We'll have to wait and see. He's got that inside. Of course, cutting off any possibility of a switchback, running out wide marker.
Running out.
As they now head through towards
Dammy's going out, guys. Yeah.
Turn 8 here in sector 2. Page once again on the rear.
Send it, man!
Will he try to open up the door?
We have seen bigger sense, you know.
Brzezinski is now able to pull away. The gap between Siggy and Brzezinski now out.
Worst that happens is you finish last, so just fucking say it. Absolutely go for it.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, exactly, right? What's gonna happen, the wars? You get a penalty.
Yeah.
But wait, I think the penalty can transfer for the next races, right? Didn't Isaac get like a quali ban or something?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, maybe that's not the wisest thing.
Yeah, I think Isaac got like a quali ban, which he said he screwed up for like 2 of his races, basically. But they're showing the last place, because it was like the biggest fight, you know, right now.
There's just really not much happening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I think we will need more laps, a little bit, for next season.
What that means is, though, is that if you're dropped off the rear end of the train,
like, if you think about like the top 3 are second apart, you know, it's like half a second, 7 tenths, 7 tenths, 4 tenths, half a second. So it's like insanely close.
Just don't. Yeah. Warren might. Brzezinski, I don't see rejoining the train.
No, I think it's going to be too much of an ask for him. 1.6 seconds now to Dane Warren.
I would say compared to Spa, the final on final today is a bit calm
who is still
compared
within
to
a
Spa.
second, within half a second, in fact, of Erhan Yoski. He's also got, you could argue, a mounting
look
decline
how
because
close
there's quite
this
an
is.
army of
Come
cars.
on!
And certainly if he wants to go back-to-back wins at Hockenheim Ring, it's certainly not
This get a
going
bit
to happen.
closer,
Should he stay
just-
where he is. And certainly now that we're coming down to the final moments here in this final, here in round 5, we're on lap 9 of 10, the penultimate lap here right now. The next lap, of
Zayovsky
course,
on
will be the
Bennett,
final
come
one.
on!
You see Erhan Yoski getting very close to the back of Luke Bennett, as well as now the Audi R8 LMS.
We need a grid girl.
Chasing.
Exactly, I agree
Bennett
with
doing
that.
enough, though, to hold him back. You can just see him there not breaking a sweat.
that'd be
Very
good, actually.
wary of the pursuer that's right behind him. Going through now this next right-hander, very fast-paced section here as well.
Yo, go enjoy.
Far into that gravel trap, otherwise it's
close
Spin
it off.
City for you. As now Luke Bennett heads through the
kind of bit,
stadium
yeah,
section,
James
heading on a Sachs
closed a
curve,
bit.
Sud curve coming up after
Come on,
this
James,
where
one
you'll
more lap.
face
Come on, you
2
can do it.
right-handers before the start-finish line
Go
for
for
the
the
final
P2.
time. And it looks like at this moment, unless Johnny Tormler can pull something out here, Lewis,
been a
it's
bit
going
of
to be
trade.
Dara McCormack's race
Come on.
to win.
Something happened. Something happened. Come on, get
Send in a
spicy.
hairpin. Come on, yeah, we want to see some send in a hairpin. I mean, this is a gap that Mike Williams in my community would probably send it, you know?
Yeah.
Got through all the way to the finals, got 11th, got all the way through to first. Looking like it could be another one. Like, it's just sort of like, yeah, kind of.
This is like Tormala is doing absolutely fabulous job this race. But I can't believe he got such an amazing pole position.
But with Yuri Toman's departure in the quarterfinals,
You can literally see like from all the field, like anyone can win,
if he can
right?
take back-to-back victories, still. Don't
Except
talk
that one
too
guy.
Get that
early.
quali.
We've still got a
Except
whole
that one
lot to
guy.
deal with here, George.
What are you on
We
about?
certainly do. There's more to come, that's for sure. It's certainly not all.
If everyone else crashes, Crimson's coming. What do you mean?
You've got a huge race to go through, corners to negotiate.
You
but
never
also
know,
10
anything
laps
can happen
to
in
take
racing.
As well. But Dara McCormack,
not who I
I'm sure,
meant.
will take uber amounts of confidence through what he's achieved.
Oh
in
man,
the
look how
successive
close it
races
is in the
that we've
top
had ever
3,
since we
but
set
yet
foot
so
into
far.
Katowice for round 1 of
Give us 10 more
that
laps.
first trip to Spa-Francorchamps, where of course it didn't
Let's
quite
go,
so well
Corco.
for him. Quarterfinal 7th in his first outing.
Come on,
Here at
Dara.
ESL R1
Look at those
on the
ACC
Rennsport
players, guys.
platform,
P1 and
of course,
P3.
powered by VRS,
Dominating.
As now Dara McCormack, for the final time, will make his way through the next left, of course.
Dara's gonna
venturing
get
through
2
the
races in a
stadium
row.
section. Only a
P1, by
number
the
of
way.
corners
Is he gonna
still
get a
to
hat trick
take.
next
He
time
went to
around?
Hockenheim for the first
He's
time.
making history!
He made a history. 2 races in a row winner. What a great job by Dara, by the way. That was fabulous. Fabulous. Let's go, boys! GG! Let's go! Tormala and Bolden and Dara.
There it was. First to make history.
History.
Oh, let's go! I love these
can't believe
shots,
it.
man. I love these shots. These are so cool.
What a sensation. He's the first man to do
Williams
it. And it's
Esports.
another one for Williams
G
Esports.
effing G.
What a show. What a performance, Lewis McGlade.
That was fantastic, by the way. He's done it again! 2 wins in a row, guys, from McCormack. That is actually impressive. That is impressive, I must say, in this format, you know? Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
We're not going there. I mean, again,
amazing stuff.
Must have run some apron somewhere to win that, honestly.
I'm curious what's going to happen to the points, to be fair.
Not with Dara McCormack on
the points will be very interesting after this round because both P1, P2 didn't make it to the finals, and the previous race Joshua didn't make it to the finals, so it's going to be very interesting.
If Dara can win the overall before the
he definitely got a lot of points now, 2 races in a row, right?
Yeah.
So he definitely sneak up some positions. Oh, this was great from James, by the way. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Josh Rogers was trying to get himself involved in the mix, but just didn't quite have the speed. And then there was some big.
Go on there.
A massive one straight down the inside.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
The entire group in the midfield. Rogers getting quite aggressive down there, and then there was side by side for the race lead. Dara McCormack around the outside of Yoni Tormula.
Yeah, I'm surprised Yoni let that happen.
Yeah, right. Like from all the defensive and everything. I mean, obviously you can see he's a clean driver, you know, like right away.
Nikodem Vishnevsky getting into a bit of wheel-to-wheel contact.
How old is Isaac Price? He's like 16.
And that would open the door for the likes of Kevin Sickie to potentially get involved.
Oh, the leader. Dara is like, is he like 18, 17?
Watching Dane Warren send one down the inside of Jakub Brzezinski.
He is.
Between those two would drop them off the rear end of the pack. Kevin Sickie with some tyre struggles late on in the race, was getting a few.
I think if I remember correctly, they have like almost a second drop on tires per race.
Cost him an extra position to Jakub Brzezinski. Go side by side through
or like 8 tenths or something.
Yeah, the tyres do die.
Just fend him off, but not for long because Brzezinski was getting aggressive. He was getting hungry. He wanted extra, very important.
GG.
I want to see the points.
I want to see the points.
Yeah, I think they'll have them figured out before.
Yeah. Actually, so like surprised that we haven't seen Nils in the finals, for example.
Like he got beat by Crimsix.
What?
He actually finished last. Yeah.
What, did he get crashed or something?
No, just on pace. Crimsix is quicker.
No, come on. I don't buy that. I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. I know he improved a lot, but I don't think he improved that much.
No, race winner is being held hostage by Jasmine because he's got to answer some questions. What's been going on?
No, guys, don't make it sound too ominous. Dare, congratulations once again. I feel like history is kind of repeating itself back and forth a little bit now.
Dare.
But you are our very first driver now to achieve 2 back-to-back pole position finishes. How are you feeling about that?
Pole position finish.
Yeah, I'm feeling ecstatic. Thanks, Jasmine. Yeah.
That's how it works, George. Shut up.
For me, from my side, I noticed that I was P2, so it was fine. You know, I knew I could make an overtake on a BMW into the hairpin, and then obviously it didn't come off, so I tried to do it into the left-hander. I'm not sure which turn it is, but yeah, I got around the outside and just kept it from there, held the gap as best as I could.
Now, heading into that finals matchup, did you kind of consider that maybe Yoni would be the person that would end up qualifying P1, or was it like a little bit of a surprise for you?
I wouldn't say it's a surprise. I mean, you really don't know when it's in a Super Pole format. It's super difficult to know who's going to qualify in pole. You don't know where you're going to qualify because when you only have one shot at it, you really need to nail it. And if you make a tiny mistake, it ends up like, you know, you're P12. So, yeah, it was... I just didn't know who was going to be pole. I didn't know if I was. I didn't know if I was going to be last at first. So, yeah.
Now, on the topic of P12, previously over on Hockenheim Ring, you had finished in P12 over in the grand finals for round number 2. What did preparations kind of look like for you heading into the finals this time around in round 5?
This time around, it was just even more quali laps. Make sure you get the quali as best as you can. So, yeah, I mean, it's all about the quali. If you don't qualify good in these format of races, 15 minutes long, it's
we need to ask the most important question, George.
Yeah, it was just
what does Dara have in the fridge?
Then, you know, a couple of
What's in your fridge, mate?
Also, why does he have a duct tape over his chair?
Give us a picture of
sponsors a thing.
Oh, it's not Placey, right? He's sponsored by Placey or something?
My day-to-day routine would be, I'd say, in between 2 to 4 hours, just straight qualifying. Just over and over and over, just as I said, to try and get that consistency in a Super Pole situation. So yeah, that'll be my main practice, and then obviously a couple of race stints on the side with the teammates.
All right, awesome stuff. Well, I'm going to let you go ahead and celebrate with the rest of your teammates. Once again, congratulations are in order.
Woo! ACC player.
Here on the broadcast, George, George,
Balls
bro.
of play.
Simulator driver, excuse me.
prediction.
You got it right, Veracity. I tell you what. George Morgan in the mud, unfortunately, but we can take you through the race results as well, folks. I mean, what an encounter, what a moment. Dara McCormack, I tell you what, talk about making history. He's just done it
Look
again.
at Tormala fastest lap, was freaking slower in the race.
Talk about making history, man.
Here in ESLR1, he's done it back to back, and I tell you what,
it's a lot of points when you make it to the finals. Damn. But look at that fastest lap time from Dara. Holy cow.
Final 11th place Nürburgring with a final.
You can see Rogers had a good fastest lap, but he's just like in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Luck of the Irish, certainly no luck needed. He's taking
a
the victory.
lot of points for winning.
And he went close. Tormala did have the
Man,
lead.
Dara's going to be way up.
Stint, but McCormack got him. James Baldwin.
I want to see the points overall, though.
That'll at least
Please.
give them something to garner as we make our way through the championship. Tommy Usgaard as well. Great performance for Heroic.
Maybe Rogers will get back to the lead.
Luke Bennett as well.
Yeah, I think Rogers will be in the lead.
In P5.
But because he missed the finals last time, you know. He didn't make it to the finals. So Toman had like 30 points lead, so maybe he's going to be ahead now.
2 wins in 2 at Hockenheim Ring. 7th is where he stayed.
Guys, we are so fortunate to witness this historic moment.
Dane Warren in 9th
come on,
with
guys.
Jakob Brzezinski taking P10 for the other Williams, as well as Kevin Siggy in 11th.
I can't wait to make some history later in Richard Burns rally.
These results are provisional.
To be the first Latvia guy to crash into the tree in Czech stage.
The instance in the standings.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's many who have done that already.
Confirmed standings. Make sure you're following us over at ESL_R1 on Twitter, where we will be showing the confirmed results after all of the results have kind of been analysed,
I wanted to see the standings.
And so much more as well.
I must say, I just noticed that the eyeliner looks good with the green wall.
You know the person that predicted
really cool.
that Dare would win the finals?
That's probably what she was going for.
Yeah, probably.
Do you think the chat kind of caught up with us as well with their straw poll?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think obviously James Baldwin had a lot of support as well, and I think they can be pleased. But there you can see it, 26.67% going to James Baldwin. That was certainly a constant theme. But
we rigged it a little bit though.
And he is becoming certainly a flag bearer for the Williams team now. And 17.1%.
Maybe the eyeliner was for the pie diagram.
With the crew in the live chat. So congratulations to those of you who got that one right. Tommy Usgaard as well.
When I'm doing purple eyeliner, come on.
It doesn't matter the results at the end of the day. To finish P4 in the mix, that is some important points for Heroic.
Now, on the flip side of that, I know we've been talking about all the positives and all the congratulations and what have you, but has there been any kind of drivers that you were not expecting to perform as not so well as they did?
I don't know if I can watch any more of this. It's just endless.
I think in the end, I think Kevin Siggy.
I would like to see the results. So guys, they're gonna not show the results. Apparently, it's gonna be on the Twitter. So I'm gonna end it myself here. This was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Summer and George, for joining today.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you for not laughing at me when I was and absolutely not talking shit. Absolutely not talking shit about me at all.
Definitely didn't laugh.
Jardier, what is your doggy? Also, I think from now on, every time we are in this voice call, someone needs to make the drone sound in the background.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's a shame they haven't showing the overall results. Yeah, they were showing on the Twitter, guys, but we will definitely see it before the next race round or whatever. Is the next round? Are they doing one more? Oh, the driver championship! Oh my god! Toman is still leading.
They're showing it now.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so much closer now. Toman leading by 11 points. Yeah, Dara caught up massively now.
Look at that. What?
Basically, Rogers jumped Shinchik because he was like P4 or something. So Dara basically jumped
the line, by the way. Is it 24?
I have no idea, to be fair.
What about bingo results? That's the most important.
Jesus.
So wow, guys, Dara absolutely in a chance now to win. That's amazing. Like absolutely.
I feel like they might want to put Merck in the bin though again.
Yeah, dude, Moritz Lohner is P6. He didn't make it to the semifinals or finals as well.
Yeah.
Like this is so intense. This championship, like it's crazy.
The guy who won the first round is 8th.
Yeah, basically P1, P3, and P6 didn't make it to the thing. Wow.
Audi got bopped.
Yeah, I think the Audi actually seems like they got bopped because they were not very fast on Hockenheim.
Right.
So I assume next time it's going to be Merrick who's going to get bopped a bit.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Dara didn't sandbag enough.
Oh, man, this was fun, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today as well.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. And
Flames B3.
I hope to see you boys next time. Again.
Yeah, see you.
Hey, see you guys. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. Oh, sorry, Monday. Actually, it's Monday, right? Enjoy the rest of your Monday.
Kick W.
Yo, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was really fun. I kind of wish the finals would be more exciting today because the last time on Spa, it was really dramatic. But today it was a bit of a chill. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to definitely follow the Rennsport until the final event. I'm going to be actually going to the final event because it's going to be LAN. I'm going to be there physically. And guys, thank you so much. We're going to see each other tomorrow. 99.9% tomorrow we're going to see each other live. And well, thank you so much, guys, and stay awesome. And thank you so much for watching my channel and enjoying the content, which we are trying to have very divergent, a lot of content around. A lot of big, wide content, guys. We like big, wide content. Bye-bye. Have a great Monday.